Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up, and when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Foes bring hoes out, and 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum, bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no Crips and Bloods, it's just clicks and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling tongues. I'm cut throw bitch and kill something, go on and run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then I'm getting it on, ready to accept what.
How are we fucking doing, y'all? Hope y'all had a fucking beautiful day, man. So far, it's 1:20. Yeah, I was over here, bro. I love this shit, man. Seasoned him up real nicely. Yeah, you did, too. I'm glad I was able to catch that live, Pimp. I'm glad I was able to catch that. That's a fact. Just got in from I had to go to work, you know. To go to barbershop and shit, you know. Jack Frost, what's going on with you, bro? What's really going on over there at the BBN, bro? How you like that thumbnail? That motherfucker is fire, bro. That thumbnail's flame. That's that shit, bro. Hey, let me turn that shit up. What the fuck has Jack been doing, man? What's good, Angel? Blackout V2 in the building. There's my man, Dog Soldier Digital Broadcasting, sir. What's good, man? How y'all doing, man? I seen y'all over there just straight beating BBN up. I seen James S over there. Salute to James S. That was a beautiful thing. Jack, I just don't know if you know or not yet. But people aren't believing you anymore, sir. Jason Elliott is in the building, bro. Killer Views is in the building. Killer Views has been subscribed to us for almost a year, y'all. Going on a year almost. Jason Elliott, a year, over a year. Dog Soldier, over a year. Blackout, over a year. Angel Crispin, almost a year. You see? This is beautiful things, man. Yeah, you got to be subscribed to chat in here today. Because, you know, why not? Right? I mean, if you want to chat, please subscribe. But if you don't have to. But I will say this, man. No one's believing your bullshit no more, Jack. You literally just posted up in the library for I don't know how long. I didn't watch any of it. He said, dig into them files. What files you talking about? Blackout? Talking about Boy Who Cried Wolf's files? Oh, that shit was fire, bro. That was, I don't know how old that was. That's before he even went to the corner with it, wasn't it? He hung up something on the wall like Kevin Jones told him to do, and then he moved into the corner. How you like your corner, Jack? Well, this time, you know, you got to take your couch and spin it a little bit. That way you have the corner wall look. Salute Cuddy. Salute Angel. Salute Killer. Salute James S. Salute Blackout, man. Jack, Let me set this one up for you.
How? I literally live in a neighborhood where women are calling me gay because they want to fuck with me and I'm not giving them no attention. Literally. I am the last person that you could make believe don't look attractive, fam. I'm obviously attractive. I literally live in a community, in an area that I gotta hear myself getting called gay all the time because there's women that want to fuck me and I'm not having sex with them. Just so we could be clear. And I'm not.
Just so we could be clear, it's crazy. You sat in this fucking library for 2.5 hours and didn't read one fucking book, did you? Didn't read one fucking book. Now, I got to know where all the research came from, Jack. Hold up. Don't start your whispering now, sir. He's talking about the homeless women, right? He's got to be, right? I mean, I'm starting to wonder if you aren't homeless. Because I'm hearing a lot of excuses. The phone's broke. Got to replace the screen. That's $100. Why ain't the screen fixed? Let's get into that.
Relatively quiet in here so I can keep my voice down. That's going to be dope. And two,
that's going to be
I
dope.
Literally keep my voice down because it's a library.
Salute, Freddy's.
In any regard.
Hold on, man. This motherfucker said I'm literally going to keep my voice down, so that's going to be dope. What? Do you just say shit? He's got a what? Why a service fee? Oh, I must have missed something. Yeah, why wouldn't he talk to any one of these women? Like, you're in a library. That's the best place to meet a woman, if you don't ask me.
Today, I hope everything's going well with you. We're going to have a couple of conversations this morning, obviously. We're going to talk about Casanova 2 times.
Where'd you get your research?
Talk about another situation that apparently I was right in. I constantly hear people trying to...
Shut the fuck up, Jack Frost. Shut the fuck up, Jack Frost. Shut the fuck up with your rightness. I hate this shit, man. You're not getting no fuck. You're not getting no inside fucking. Nobody's paying you on the inside to give you information. You lied all about that, man.
But consistently,
we need a service fee.
Exactly what a problem is.
He's fucking lying just to get a. I knew he would do this. I called it.
And that's basically what happened in the wild.
Jack, guess what? Basically, that tells me. I told y'all.
That
I'm gonna start doing this to you, Jack. I told y'all
was going to be an issue.
He's gonna come right back up here today and act like something else was wrong.
Has to show his face. Boom.
Literally did that.
Discuss that.
Boom. What is boom, motherfucker? Put some lotion on them arms, bro.
I told y'all this. The judge
put some lotion on them fucking arms.
Everything around now. All of a sudden, dude got to show his face. I told you. In any regard. Casanova 2
You didn't tell us that. Why do you come up here and say, I told y'all, when it was something you didn't tell us? Let's get to that.
He ends up getting 15 and a half years. I forgot how many months that is, but he, was it 160 months? I don't know how many months that is. Somebody tell me how many months that is. He ends up getting 15
lost his goddamn mind,
years.
Man.
Now, just so we could be clear, the major charges that he was
look.
being brought up.
Here's what I see already.
The shooting that happened in Miami.
Here's what I see already, ladies and gentlemen. He hasn't said a goddamn thing about the phone, has he? He's waiting to be confronted with it.
Appreciate you. Shout out to Toon. Salute. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody drop a force in the chat if you in here and you fuck with BBN. If you're part of BBN. If you're not part of BBN, I'm not talking.
Salute, Poppy.
In any regard. Casanova 2 times goals. Can you hear me also? Because I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm just hoping you can hear me. Casanova 2 times, just so we could be.
Well, that was a dumb statement. Spectacular scammer. He is, man. He said, I hope you guys can hear me because I'm not going to raise my voice anymore. So I'll just sit here and talk to myself for 2 hours if you can't hear me.
Clear. He was in trouble.
Logical thinking, man. Where the fuck are these guys' brains at? Or his brain. I'm not going to say these guys.
He was in trouble
Say
for
his
second
fucking
shooting
brain.
that a whole nother individual did and put
Now
his
he in the
name on
library
it.
stealing more
And they
Wi-Fi.
were trying to
Fucking nuts,
connect
bro.
him
So
to
this
some
listen,
drug set.
so basically, I missed all this. I didn't watch any of this. Like, so basically, saying Freddie is the people have his phone now, and he needs $20 to go get it. Why would you leave your phone with somebody just to do a screen? So they're charging you $120 to replace a screen on a Samsung S9. This S9 doesn't even get fucking updates anymore. This S9 is a throwaway phone now. The Samsung S9, you might as well throw that thing in the trash. The security updates are no longer happening for it. The software updates are no longer happening for it. What are you up here trying to do, man? Get a room?
Selling and other gang activities. So that's basically what he was in trouble for. Personally,
And this man, as paranoid as he is, why would he leave his phone with somebody that he don't fucking know? Why would he go live on a public fucking Wi-Fi on his YouTube page that he so graciously loves? Why would you do that?
15 years, and I don't know how that's going to go with the time that he's already served, just so we can be clear. But basically, me seeing him get 15 years, I think that he won. I think that was a win. I think sometimes you have to realize that
they do that right there on the spot. Facts. I can replace a fucking
50 years
screen in
in
a
prison,
heartbeat, dude. All I need is
sometimes
a fucking
you
heat
only
gun
get
or a
10,
hot air
you
blow
probably have a
dryer.
really good lawyer. And
Get
you probably
real, bro.
win that situation. I'm not talking about when the prosecution
That
trump
shit
up the
pulls
charges
right
to be
off.
like, we're gonna try to send you to jail for 1 billion years.
He's a liar.
And
He's lying.
The charges
He got dressed up.
are bullshit for the most part.
Put a fucking beanie
I'm
on.
talking about, like, even if the
How many degrees is it in
they look like something
New York right now? It's 77 here.
You know,
but I wouldn't be wearing a fucking beanie if I didn't have nothing to hide on top of that head.
Might have been a part of.
Fuck.
So, you know, whether they're innocent.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying any aspect of the show, like BBN says, no. If you would like to help support this platform and its growth, please feel free to hit the Cash App or the PayPal.
So anybody that want to say F these people, you could pull up to the Cash App and donate some money, fam. They just want me to go broke, so I got to be a slave to my parent. I'm not never going to speak to those people ever again. So anybody that want to say F these people, you could pull up to the Cash App and donate some money, fam.
Come, Jack. F these people. It's in the 90s there.
Often, as we all know,
it says 75.
I'm saying in this particular case, I don't know.
I'm wearing shorts right now. This man's in a button up in the library with a goddamn beanie on. He's lying to people, bro. Get a shave first.
That they had wanted Casanova 2 times to do some things, including
blaze up, y'all.
Wasn't a part of the Gorilla Stone Bloods anymore. That was a very, very shout out to True.
Here's what I don't understand.
Very important to the judicial system. Now,
how could you be going through this and how much time he got and how he got the time and all this if you have no phone at home? You went to the library and researched it for 25 minutes like you usually do?
Before we go any further, I want to just explain something. One of the main
big
things
90s in Texas. Ooh, I know Texas heat's fucked up. So is Las Vegas, I heard, man.
Gang. That's one of the main things that they want these rappers to do.
That
might be for a myriad of
my
different
father-in-law,
reasons.
he had a heart attack in Vegas.
But I also want y'all to understand something. From a financial standpoint, they need to disown the gang. I'm gonna explain.
Using the public Wi-Fi, bro. Like that lets people all up in your shit.
And they would name Treyway. What do you think is gonna happen? The government gonna be all up their ass. Why? Because there's already an organization named Treyway that has been deemed a gang that uses hip hop influence.
That doesn't give them right. Look, Jack Frost, people, look. Just because the name of something is something else, that doesn't give the right to government to come in and start snooping on you. What the fuck is wrong with you? That doesn't say, oh, they're Treyway? Oh, well, there was a gang in New York City, Treyway. I'm going to start just listening to everything they say. No, sir. There has to be probable cause for all that, sir. You can't just start investigating people without probable cause, Jack Frost.
So when you're a rapper,
hair needs the sun. It does. It does. It needs cut. It needs the sun. Our body needs that vitamin D. While he goes out and covers it up.
A target.
Y'all do understand this, right? I mean, I hope I'm not. Put it in the chat. I want to know if you think I'm wrong. You think I'm wrong. Put it in the chat. I want to know.
I think you're just a liar.
Let's
I think
have
you're a fucking
conversation.
scam artist. You've gotten good at it.
We got 40 people in here. Hit
He
that
said
like
if you
button.
want to become
Let's have a
famous,
conversation.
to do a drop on his channel. What?
I'm not talking about what anybody signed up for or didn't sign up for. You're having a totally different conversation.
I can hear him now. I'm gonna get to that.
So
Here
I
we
don't
go.
mind having that conversation, but right now you're having a conversation that is different from what I'm having. I'm not talking about what
Don't
anybody
raise your
signed up
voice.
for. I'm talking about the after effects and ramifications of doing a certain thing. I know I'm
Jack
not.
Frost, you try to break this down into like something smart. Dude, you don't even have, I bet you don't even have anything from college. I bet you don't have I don't even know if you've graduated high school. And you talk all this big talk shit. We could go find my diploma. We could go find that if we need to. Can we do the same with yours? Can we get in the New York Department of Education and find Jack Frost diploma? Or the Georgia Department of Education? You see, I think you were sent to Georgia as a bad kid. I do.
I'm not saying what you're saying is incorrect. I'm saying in order for me to discuss what you're discussing, I would literally have to change the context of the conversation in which I'm currently having, because you are not engaging in this conversation. You're actually attempting, whether you're doing it on purpose or by accident, change what we're actually discussing.
You hear this?
And just so we can
fucking hear this shit, man.
I'm just
we could read you, Poppy. You ain't gotta remove it, bro. Let that shit ride, Pimp, because
Tory Mosley said
we're smart enough over here to read between the lines.
Said them disowning the gang also
we can handle misspelled words by accident for sure,
in the first place. Exactly. Tory Mosley gets it. Yes.
The only thing missing is the spin, is the sign. That's the truth, man.
I don't know why you
faces of manipulation.
Yes,
what's up, Hodges?
Awesome. We put live chat.
He's taking Begging to a whole nother level. He is, man. He is, man.
Yeah, so I don't know what dude was talking about. With all due respect, you're having a different conversation than I'm having.
All good, bro.
But I can
don't worry about none of that. We got smart men and women over here.
I'm not saying what Casanova signed up for or didn't sign up for, or anybody else that's committing criminal activity. I'm assuming that if you're out there and you're committing,
man, I appreciate the camaraderie amongst people over here, man. Let me say that. Look at you.
I'm understanding that you.
What are you doing?
Understand the ramifications of your actions.
What are you doing in there, bro?
So if you are out there,
I'm sorry. I would rather stood in front of the Sam store again, bro. I would have had more fun standing in front of the Samsung store. I'll be damned if I'd have walked into a goddamn library just to sit there and be quiet. You look like a fucking idiot. I think you might be homeless.
I'm gonna assume when you do get caught by the police, you should know that was part of the bargain.
Let me walk that back. I don't think you might be homeless.
Just always never.
But these are the signs. These are the signs. And I think you're ashamed.
Anyway, trying to.
What's good, Elliot?
Didn't know what he was signing
Mr. Elliot. Alan's in the building. What's good, Alan?
Involved in any of this stuff. We're actually talking about the ramifications.
Look, man, people be dogging on Scheme Team, right? Soon to be homeless, if not, right? Yeah, he's just getting ready and properly prepared. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Properly prepared. Yeah, man. It's odd to me, man. Let's set this up a little different. There we go. Oh, fuck. I have to take his fucking shirt off, bro. It's odd to me that everyone goes at Scheme Team, right? It's not odd because what Scheme has done, right? He's been busted out for doing this and doing that and lying about this and lying about that. He's really not this. He's really not that. But I constantly see Scheme Team making a lot of good points about people. You know what I mean? I do. And people can say what they want about Scheme Team, bro. I do remember a time when everybody was over there buying merch, you know, and he was doing it out of his house and shit. So he was doing it. Where he went wrong at, I really don't know because I didn't follow him like that, y'all. If anybody can tell me, I would like to know where Scheme went wrong. Maybe it was going at the Bloods or something. I'm not sure. Because he had himself popping, man. I think him and Scheme are one and the same. They do have some crazy, serious fucking thought processes, bro, on how to get money. You know, if you're coming on here to get money and you don't get it, don't worry about it. Move along, man. There are other ways of making money without even putting in work, bro.
So he got like 12 more to go, some shit like that.
Whack
100 said Cass is telling because he should have had 20 or more years in New York with his charges, so he got the bare minimum like Shotty did.
He didn't get the bare minimum. From what I hear, he was supposed to get 20 to 60. He got under the minimum.
Whack 100 says a lot.
Yeah, Whack is a little
and sometimes he talks so much truth, and I want to come here and I want to tell y'all.
Shut up, Jack Frost. Whack 100 ain't talking no fucking truth half the time, bro. Anytime he's talking the truth, it's because everybody else is talking the truth.
Fool. This is a fact.
If he can spin a narrative, he's doing it.
I don't really want to weigh in on whether this is one of those times that he's talking the truth.
Jack's just older. I might have to start watching more Scheme, man. I'm subscribed over there, but I don't think I know enough about him to like
have times where people pretend individuals are doing things that they're not in order for clout. Whack lies a lot. I also know that
I want to know how you can tell the truth so much that you want to come on here and say it, and then in the same sentence say Whack lies a lot. Whack lies a lot. That's just a fact.
He lies.
I don't even watch. You know what? I don't even watch Whack 100, but one time when he speaks about things. That's it. I don't want to hear that shit no more, man. I get tired of hearing Whack 100, bro. He spins that fucking narrative, and it's all about snitching. Every fucking bit of it is snitch, 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 snitch. Is there a lane on YouTube for people to talk about snitches? I've never seen one. I think it's just about in everybody's fucking content, though.
To create a thing.
Shit gets old, man.
Talking about Jim Jones as a snitch and he can't provide anything. So I get it. You have a person.
You don't know what the fuck you're even talking about with that, dude. He tried to get 050 China Brim to bust fake paperwork out on Jim Jones. And 050 China Brim finally said, fuck that shit. It's not making me look good. I'm telling on Whack. That's the way it works, man.
Better with some people.
Motherfuckers tell on each other.
Or if they snitched or if they didn't snitch, you're gonna say that they are snitching.
You just say he ain't got none of Jim Jones.
Just
dummy, you don't even know how that all went down.
You have very little to no actual evidence. You have no. Okay,
he doesn't even know how that went down with China Brim and all that shit.
Growing up, that they lied all the time.
He barely knows anything about hip hop.
Prove it.
Old hip hop.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying prove it.
He knows a little bit more about old hip hop in New York than I do.
A little bit more.
But bro, I've been following hip hop since I was a kid. I was a child,
that's not the
and I've never stopped.
But often, it seems, and especially as of late, with the New York judicial system, they're giving out more favorable verdicts. Not in everybody's case.
There's a lot of people out here, Jack, that are able to, I wouldn't say fit in, but are able to conduct themselves like a normal human being amongst different types of people. Like my family, bro, they're Christian as fuck. They're just Christian. You know, I'm in the black sheep family. You know what I mean? And we love each other. Don't get me wrong, but I understand I'm the motherfucking black sheep, and I own it. But I'm still able to go around all my family and them being Christians, and they love the fuck out of me. The cousin of mine that passed away from cancer, she has stomach cancer, and she passed away from it, dude, was my favorite person in the world. She was a Christian woman, man, but she knew me. She knew me like more than the woman I was with at the time. And she'd give me, you know, advice like, hey, you might want to get away from her, man. She keeps doing the same things. You might want to go. And I didn't listen. And she'd always say, you know, it's up to you, Eric, because you're the one that has to live with her. You're the one that has to keep going through this. You know, sometimes gave me a place to stay if I needed. But I'd never take it because I don't like to mooch from people, bro. Like, I feel like if I'm living with someone else, I got to work. And if I'm not working, something happens, I got to take care of the place I'm living in, man. I remember my homeboy one time, me and my ex got into it. The cops were called and shit, and I was over there drunk, and he come pulling up because my mother had called him and said, go get my son. He's going to go to jail. So he gets me. And I remember I stayed with that dude for 2 days. I stayed with him for 2 days. He wouldn't take $1 from me. So you know what I said? Motherfucker, I'm going to pay you back one way or the other. Oh, yeah. You're going to take my money one way or the other. So I waited. You know, we remained friends, and I waited. He started to build a deck. And I'm not the best carpenter, you know what I mean? But I know how to read tape measure. So what I do, I go over and help him build that deck. He tries to hand me $500. I'm not taking your money, bro. That's the way you just have to be with people, bro. You got to be a good person, man. You will not go far in any endeavor you do without being a good person.
A lot of favorable verdicts. And at first I thought it was due to
Boy,
snitching.
super chatty, ain't
But it might not be due to snitching. They might just be changing the way that they are deciding whether that they're gonna sentence people or not. The one thing we forget is that there are actually a lot of good people that did bad things.
Of course. There's a lot of bad people that did good
that
things.
They would never do a second time. Do we, so I think they might just be switching up on the guidelines a little, but I get it. That it looks like Casanova might have, but I know for a fact, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I know for a fact somebody threw
We have
him under the
Pacer
bus.
here. We can go look up
Just so you
Casanova's
can
things.
So they got a thing on
We do
on
have
New York
Pacer.
City, and I tried to warn all of y'all gang niggas. I tried to warn everybody that they actually want production in the streets. All of the people that you're not doing what you do because you love it. You're doing what you do because you got to survive.
What are you going to do?
I respect.
What do you do? What do you do to survive, Jack? You come right here every day and you depend on these people in order for you to survive. But you dog people for working. You claim that you're above working. You claim that you have these degrees in journalism. You claim that you're a career college student. It doesn't show.
You out there, you committing crimes.
No journalist in their right mind would remain
is what it is,
homeless.
I wish it was a different
Would come on here and beg you for something. No journalist in the world.
Fired now because of AIs. Jobs are going away. People keep trying to tell you to
listen, man.
And go get a job.
You hear what the funny thing about this is? Listen, he's saying jobs are going away from AI, right? Because of AI. But every time a job gets gone because of AI, a job was built. You are just stupid, dude. AI has now helped form other jobs, Jack Frost. Oh, but you're not a creator, are you? You're not a creator. You don't know how to create. They build more jobs, bro. If a job is taken from AI because you weren't doing your job and AI come and took your job, guess what? AI opened another job for somebody. Man, you got to learn how to use this world, bro.
Jobs are going away, fam. They got fast food restaurants right now that don't even need humans to be in the building and
You're a liar.
Shit to work.
You're a liar. You're a liar. There's not a robotic operated fucking store, bro. Where, Jack Frost? This is the 4th time I've heard you say this. And I know you watch me, bro. I know you watch me. Where is this motherfucking store? That I can walk into the store. No, there is stores, but not fast food restaurants. Amazon does have a store in the Seattle area that you can go in, buy things, walk right out. not even see a fucking person. It just watches you. There's so many cameras that just watches each person as they walk around, pick up the things they want, and walk out. It's not even open like that. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of in a phase where they're still testing it. But I've never seen a fast food restaurant where I walk in that motherfucker and somebody's flipping burgers that ain't a human. I wouldn't even say somebody. So there's a robot flipping my burger. Where is this? Jack has seen it all in all the George Lucas films. Where is it, though? I'd like to see it. I'll Google it. I don't know if there's a fucking restaurant like that. Have you guys heard of it?
Y'all think
it's beg him while he got
y'all gonna understand what hard is in a couple of years. Give it a couple of years.
He don't know nothing about the shit he's talking about, bro. You're right.
Food reserves and everything go down so low that food is just so expensive. It's just unsustainable for people to be able to live anywhere near a healthy lifestyle.
Okay.
Let's give it a couple more years.
He said he keeps bringing up. Okay, let me put this on the screen because I want to read this shit. He keeps bringing up the McDonald's. The one McDonald's in Fort Worth, Texas, the drive-thru is automated. You have to order through the app, but there are people there. Facts, bro. Like, where the fuck are you going to find a store? The Death Star. Where's this store at? Man, y'all are killing this chat, bro. I can't keep up.
Tory Mosley says,
do y'all think, man?
Personal with Wack. I think it's personal.
I've never seen a
He
story.
said Boosie was wrong for blaming the gun on his homeboy security to bond out the feds, but said Boosie is homeboy. First of all,
they're still trying to, like Jason Elliott said, they're still trying to make the fast food faster by making you have the app.
Get locked up for a gun. Don't Wack 100 come out of his mouth and say wasn't one of the fellas supposed to take the bid. He says that every single time. Wack 100 talks out of both sides of his mouth. Period. I'm not mad at him. I understand.
So do you, Jack.
I think a lot of people don't.
A lot of us do it.
But he consistently talks out of both sides of his mouth.
Okay? A lot of people do it, bro. A lot of people do, bro.
Understand what Wack
like a lot of people say something and in the same sentence be doing the same thing they're bitching about. It happens all the time, man. But if you're gonna fucking sit there and critique Wack 100, critique yourself, sir. You can't constantly bitch about shit that you constantly fucking do.
Like when I do it, like generally speaking, when I do it, I'm just trying to be fair. He's being accusatory.
When I'm doing it, he's just trying to be fair. When I'm doing it, that's a fucking fact, man.
Like when he's bringing a side to you, he's bringing this side to you while accusing that side. He's bringing that side to you while accusing this side. No, I attempt to never do that. A manipulator.
A guy that says
yeah,
he's doing that, but I'm doing this.
You have to have certain levels of ability to manipulate in order to do social media effectively. So whenever somebody says somebody's a manipulator that does social media, every person that does social media
and I
has
swear to God,
the ability to manipulate.
Oh, Soda, did you message something? Because I got a notification saying you messaged something, and then I go and look, and it's not giving me the fucking message. You son of a bitch. Instagram, fuck off.
How are we going to encourage people to be the best person that they could be if we can't manipulate? And we don't have the ability to be able to encourage.
I bet it'll come through here in a second. That's crazy. Put the notification, don't take me to the shit.
You encourage somebody to go do something that they did not think that they could previously do. Isn't that manipulation? When you empower somebody to believe in themselves, isn't that manipulation? Somebody to go do it effectively. So whenever somebody says somebody's a manipulator that does social media, every person that does social media has to have the ability to manipulate. How are we going to...
No, Jack Frost. No. It's about a restaurant in Frisco that is run by robots? Let me see this shit. Okay, he did. Bro. check out what's happening to me, bro. I'm not even going. I'm still at Frost is under stress in the library. That's what mine's showing. I'll get it soon. I bet I'll get it soon. But that's what's up, man. Thank you for that, dog. But come on, man. He's talking about one fucking store that's ran by robots? Who the fuck? I mean, it might be cleaner, right? Wouldn't it be cleaner? Fire, y'all. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to let it try to load up first. For some reason, I don't know why the fuck it's not coming through to mine. My shit's slow, I guess. That's that Verizon bullshit, Jack.
Encourage people to be the best person.
Maybe it's my SIM card.
We can't manipulate. We don't have the ability to be able to encourage, because that's
I'll bring it up
manipulation.
when I finally get it.
Right? When you encourage somebody to go do something that they did not think that they could previously do, isn't that manipulation?
No. It's called encouragement. Nah, man. I think you need to quit deciphering things. I think you need to stop breaking things down so much, Jack Frost, because you're trying to break everything down to its bare minimum. And encouragement is not manipulation, sir. No, it's not. Encouragement is not manipulation. And let me get another thing straight. He said, in order to be a social media content creator, you have to manipulate, right? Oh, no. You do not. You do, apparently, though. You said it. You said it. Manipulation is kind of like lying.
When you empower somebody to believe in themselves, isn't that manipulation?
No, it's called encouragement. It's called a pat on the back. It's called a good job. Nah, you can be better. It's called lifting up someone's spirits, Jack. Because let me tell you something right now. The only reason why a lot of us aren't great at everything we do is because we've got something holding us. Something's holding us down, holding us back, bothering us. And as people, we have everything in the right to let that happen. But sometimes as people, we don't even know what's happening. And you may just need a boost of encouragement. Let me tell y'all something right now, man. I appreciate everybody in this chat that's talking like a normal human being, real life, though. I appreciate that type of shit. And if anything's holding y'all back, man, don't let it. Because everyone that I've met on here outside the bullshit has something great to offer the world.
So I think the broad
there's got to be some on site, right?
qualifier of manipulation.
Got to be some on site, man.
I think that's too broad.
Everybody's going to have a wrench turner.
I think somebody will see somebody who's good at
until they make robots
encouraging
turn wrench.
somebody,
There's still always going to have to be
thinking that person's a manipulator and say it like it's a bad thing, when in reality that person might be encouraging people to do some of the greatest things in their life.
See there? I didn't have to encourage anybody. I didn't have to manipulate anybody to tell them that they're fucking worth something. Everybody's worth something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Even in relationship styles, bro, there's somebody out there for everybody, man. I have a cousin that's a second cousin. Well, let me think. Yeah, he's my second cousin. He's my cousin's son. So that'd be my second cousin. He has Down syndrome, bro, and he's got a beautiful wife, bro. He's got a beautiful, stunning, beautiful wife. Good Christian family. There's somebody out there for everybody, bro. Even you, Jack Frost. Just don't find somebody that's down bad as you.
Your teachers do in school. What
the
people who inspire you? What do you think they've done? Manipulate. To inspire somebody is to manipulate them. If you know somebody that's inspiring, then you got to put that energy into them so they could inspire you. People.
Pretty cool, actually.
I just don't like the word.
But damn, bro, like there's 2022. Okay. I thought you said 2019. That's all. I mean, I agree. I mean, I take that back. Maybe there is a restaurant that's fully operated by robots. I'll take that back. I'll eat that one. But damn, bro, one? Two,
Tori
maybe?
Mosey says whack. Let Boosie
You can't constantly
and
use
P
something
from
you don't even
QC
use.
off the hook because they
There's
cool.
fully
But
operated
others
robots
is
because
enemies
everybody
really
can
in
operate.
Clubhouse all day. I agree with you, Tori Mosey.
I know you do, because you seeing money
I
coming from
100%
Tory.
agree with you. It's always content if he always has an argument.
He was getting ready to fucking block that one. There it is.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
But
you
I
too.
don't think that's. I think I know what he's doing, and he's doing something different, like other than what y'all thinking he's doing, in my opinion. And I'm not knocking it because it's a form of entertainment.
Then what are you currently doing then?
I think it's dangerous when he brings this form of entertainment to certain conversations.
It's very
I don't think he's
dangerous,
fair
Jack
to
Frost.
New York City
Because half of it's
gangs.
built on
I don't
lies.
think he's fair
How dangerous?
to New
It's
York
very
City
dangerous.
Bloods
It's a
specifically.
Mediterranean spot.
I don't
Oh,
think he's fair
fire! I bet.
to people he grew up in a
So you never
certain
been there?
situation where he says, you know, he did all of this gang shit.
That'd be dope,
and
Jay.
he
I'll
had
just
to
go
get
check it
involved
out,
with
bro.
certain
See what
elements
it's
in
about.
order to survive. I don't think it's
Give me a
fair
review.
that he calls out other people who had to do basically the
You're
same
probably.
thing in which
I
he
don't.
had to do
It's probably
because their
cost so much
results
money to
aren't
run
the
that.
same. When I play basketball, somebody
It might
misses
be
a
even
jump
more
shot.
expensive just to
If
have
it's a
people.
good jump shot, I
Not,
say
I
no,
mean,
you were
just
supposed
to
to
have
take it.
robots.
If it was a
It
bad
probably is
jump
more
shot, I
expensive to
say,
run,
yeah,
to be
that was a
honest.
bad shot.
I mean, you're not
But
paying
if
an
you miss a
hourly
jump
rate,
shot
but
you were supposed to take, you were supposed to take the shot.
there's a lot of fucking maintenance that comes into that. That's a lot
You're
of
not
maintenance.
supposed to make every shot you take. You're just supposed to shoot every time you open. So, you know, that energy.
Ooh.
If you are
Frost
enjoying
had his
any
shot,
aspect of the show
but
today, you could always pull up to the Cash
he
App, the Super Chat, and
allegedly
or the PayPal.
tried to burn
You
her
can
out of the
use
kids' home.
a little bit of support on the Super Chat today. I have no access to the PayPal. Don't say anything to the PayPal. I have no access. I got to get my phone out of the shop.
What?
Shout out to
I can't believe you just said that. You have no access to your PayPal because you have to get the phone out of the shop, but you have access to your Cash App. Bro, do you understand that apps are nothing but a website? That's all an application is, Jack. A quick action to get to a website. Do you know when you click that Facebook app? It's a website, Jack. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? You can't access your PayPal the same place you access your Cash App? That's unheard of. That's literally unheard of. Because I could literally go on my Chrome and go directly to PayPal. You got more shit than a stockyard, bro. You literally have more shit than a stockyard.
NYC Facts. NYC Facts is the one that sent in the drop to get the phone out of the shop, but I still got to pay to get the actual service done, apparently. So the screen, the guy told me $100.
Told you $100 and you went up over $100. No extra. No fucking chat. No tax. Listen to this fucking shit here.
For the screen, I kind of didn't hear him when he said $20 for the service. Tori
Service
Mosey
of
says
what? That would be $120 for a screen on a fucking S9, y'all. Hold on, man. Nope. 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 Nah, man. We're going to do some investigative journalism, y'all. That would be a replacement screen, correct? Bro, I could replace that screen for $20. Yep. Yep. Hell, the S9 Plus you can replace for $20. Yep. Hold on. Phone old as fuck, bro. At S9, you can buy a brand new fucking phone. Look at there, Jack Frost. Look at there, bro. You get the whole kit. You get the whole fucking kit for $20. Who do you think you're talking to? A bunch of idiots, don't you? $20, man. There you have it. $20. Did you see where that said up there too? Address lookers? 46222. That's right. Look it up.
Anybody can put my Cash App in the chat. I definitely appreciate it. Tory
Yeah, he
Mosley
said
said, "Why
inspiring
can't you be more
someone
powerful
is
than I thought? I've
manipulating
never
him.
seen
It's
anyone
unreal,
disrespect
man.
Jay Prince
You can't.
and
Inspiring someone is inspiring someone. Encouraging someone is encouraging someone. Manipulating them is trying to manipulate them, Jack Frost. You're fucking cuckoo. You just say anything.
live to tell the story." Once again,
So that man charged him $100. You're a fucking idiot. I know he
Black
probably got that
Hunter
shit cheap.
as a job in
He
what
should've.
he's doing. Sometimes I think y'all just think he's doing his job wrong
I'll pay this
when
man
he's not doing
$120
his
for a
job
fucking
wrong.
placement screen.
It's just that he's doing
On
shit
the
that we
S9, you can go
don't
get a
deem
brand new
as
fucking S9
acceptable.
for $120.
But when he's doing these things, he might not be
Brand
doing his
spanking
job
new.
right. He might be doing his job 100%
Never sold.
right.
Brand spanking
I
new,
just
y'all.
don't think a lot of y'all know what his job is, with all due respect.
You're a fucking liar, Jack Frost.
I don't think many people understand what his job is, with all due respect. Something to think about.
You see, manipulation is what you do, Jack
Never see
Frost.
nobody disrespect Jay Prince
Jack, you
like
do
that.
the manipulating.
Okay, but did you also know that?
Did you know that you just manipulated someone out of $100 and you still don't have the screen replaced? You go home that day with the screen, bro. You do. And I think on an S9, man, that dude would have let you slide for $20. If he didn't, he's a fucking creep asshole. So, and Jack, I don't think you deal with creep assholes. So I'll just leave it at that. I don't believe you left your phone with anyone that you don't know because you're too goddamn paranoid. You're too paranoid about somebody having your passwords. What you think they're doing with your phone right now?
I didn't apologize to another dude over a different thing.
Shut
I
up, dude.
apologize to that dude, but didn't
You
apologize
didn't even
to Jay
fucking go
Prince.
do the damn deed.
I just don't think you understand what his job is. That's
And
all.
the money gone.
But he's in that area. He's in that area. and
I'm
he's
sorry
doing
for anybody ever gave this motherfucker on a good basis. That money gone.
for 3 people with like zero
He
talent.
never
I
rode
mean,
for anybody in
him,
the fucking group.
Blueface,
This man never rode for nobody in his community.
and that Krishan Rock
Not
girl
one
is doing
fucking
it up.
person.
They got like
One has a
these
positive
guys got like
side
zero talent.
to it. The other usually has all negative things. Yeah.
I guess Whack 100 got the
When you
most talent out of
manipulate
all of
somebody,
them,
man,
to be honest with you.
you're lying to them. You're trying to
other two
sway
is
their
just toxic.
feelings.
Whack 100 is the only one of them with any actual
You can
talent.
tell he's a master manipulator. I guarantee his dad went through hell with this kid. Bro, I guarantee you, bro. Let me say something, man. My mother went through hell with me. But I was old enough to grow up a little too late. You know what I mean? This man ain't grown up at all. I actually feel bad for the way I was as a child to my mother. But you know where I can say it stemmed from? Not having a dad at that time. Because I guarantee you, if I had a dad in the house knocking the shit out of me every time I ordered back to my mama, I wouldn't have never done that. I would have realized that, it's not all about you, Eric. It's about your mother too. I wish I could take back all the shit I've ever done wrong. But I know that I can't. And the only thing I know I can do now is start to own up to the things that you've done wrong in life. That's the way you get past them. You make better peace, man. He's a
Blueface is
masturbator.
just as toxic as possible, and Krishan Rock
Oh my
just
goodness.
she
The
tries to
fucking
match it.
masturbator.
I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, put it in the chat. Everything y'all want to
Now we
talk
putting
about,
some
whatever else
blood
you want
off
to
in
talk
this
about.
dude, man.
Could we
Now
talk
let's do
about
some
this
ice.
YNW
Jack
Melly
Frost,
thing
you don't
real
even know how to
quick? Could I
fucking
lean into that real quick?
frost right. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Miss
Let
Porter
me
said
put
to give Krishan some
that's a
credit.
lie
She
up
came
there
from
too.
Baltimore, and that ain't easy coming up. Okay, also let me back up off of something. Krishan Rock is the most talented of all of them. She's a track star. She
Good.
just isn't working in the area where her talent actually
Also,
was.
Jack, ain't no fucking
Is that
loitering,
fair?
bro.
She was a whole
Violators will
athlete.
be prosecuted.
She
We
just
don't
isn't
allow
working in
loitering,
that
Jack.
field. She
So
allowed
could you
somebody
not
to
use
take
our
her
Wi-Fi
dream
and
away
keep it
from her.
moving?
She was trying
Now
to.
you suck.
If you understood how often, if you know understood how many people homeless out
I
here in the
think he's
street,
homeless.
and they had some
I think
incredible
he might be.
talent,
He
and then
might be
some
getting ready
other
to be
people
homeless.
just hated on
I don't
them.
think there's nothing wrong with his phone at all. I think that's the phone he has right now. Because if you remember right, that iPhone, the sound on it sucks. The sound on the iPhone blows. You can't hear him. Yeah, it's a public library. You can't hear him on that iPhone, bro. Remember the fucking the bus station live? There was another live after that too that sounded like that. There was one of him walking down the street where that motherfucker, you couldn't hear him at all either. He was my phone speaker. Yeah, now this one's clear. Just like the ones at home, huh?
And then
Just
they
watch this
allow
dude
for
a little
that
bit,
person to
man.
take their dream away from them. A lot of people are homeless and drug addicts now, right now, because of that.
Because of what?
Because of the inability to live with having their dreams crushed.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. He just told you. He's a projecting motherfucker, boy. If ain't nobody projects on YouTube like fucking Frost. He just told you. He's wrong too. There's not even a person on the. He's wrong. He's very wrong too. Let me tell you why he's wrong. Because when you do and look at why people are homeless, that's not even on the chart, sir. That's not even on the chart. What is on the chart? Veterans that come back home sick, dope fiends, people that were caring for people that passed away and they were doing nothing but caring for that person and now they have nothing. Yeah, that happens too. A very lot. It's on the charts. Make fucking sense about it, Jack. You just said people are homeless and drug addicts because they had their dreams crushed. Yeah, in California, motherfucker. Yeah, that don't happen anymore. People don't run to California to find their dreams. That hasn't happened since the internet became the internet doing what it does. That don't happen anymore. Nobody says I'm running to California to become a movie star. Nobody does. No one. Jack, quit lying to these people, bro. The only people that their dreams were crushed is the people back in the 60s and 70s and 80s and the 90s that ran to fucking Hollywood thinking they were going to become stars. Got fucked in the butt and put out on the streets probably. Yeah, they were treating them women bad, bro. They were running through women and making them think they had all these dreams coming, and they put them out, man. There was a lot of people that lived like that. Yes. Matter of fact, absolutely. In Cali. They weren't running to motherfucking New York to become movie stars and become homeless. This is true, man. Yeah. He said, for instance, you mean YouTubers in a homeless problem? Yes. He said it. He said it.
Okay, also let me back up off of something. Krishan Rock is the most talented of all of them. She's a track star. She just isn't working in the area where her talent actually was.
Guess what? She don't have to. Duh. 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 She's a superstar now.
Is that fair? She was a whole athlete.
You don't have to be an
She
athlete
just
now.
isn't
You don't
working
have
in
to
that
run for a
field. She
living now,
allowed
Jack.
somebody to take her dream away from her. She was trying.
Do what? What, Jack Frost? You think Krishan's rock's been taken, dreams are taken from her? You think she wanted to run track for a living? No, she's right where she wanted to be for a living, Jack Frost. Who are you to tell her that her dreams are over? Because she doesn't have to run around, go left. She doesn't have to go straight left, turn, 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 turn in a circle and run. Because she's now a star. She's getting help from other stars. Other stars are bringing her out. Bro, she's made it. The fuck are you talking about? You're a pro athlete, right?
I know.
Yeah.
If you understood how often, if you know understood how many people homeless out here in the street, and they had some incredible talent, and then some other people just hated on them, and then they allow for that person to take their dream away from them. A lot of people are homeless and drug addicts now, right now, because of that. Because
Right now? Right now, they're that. Yeah, look at them laughies. Look at them laughies, bro. Look at them laugh, Jack. You see them laughs, bro? They was going up. There's some more, Jack. Look, look, you don't even know who's doing it either, do you? That's funny. Yeah. Boy, look at them laughs in the chat. They're going up the screen and shit. Bro. Man, oh man, look at them. Look at him, Jack. Look, Jack. Jack Frost. Look down there. Oh, yeah, right there where you are. Look, they're all going to laugh at you. Bro, I don't find, let me make it clear, man. I don't find like any. Look, Jack, it's a party too. Holy shit. Who's doing it, Jack? I don't know. God damn, they're going too, Jack. They're going, Jack. They're laughing. They're all going to laugh at you, Jack. There's 100 in there. There's another 100. Look at that, Jack. Let me add something too. I like the party. I like the party. Let's throw some parties. Let's have a fucking neighborhood party. Jack Frost, are you homeless? I was starting to get that vibe. I was really starting to get that vibe, man. And people are just having a party, bro. You are food, sir. I don't think if it's even good for you to come on here and do this, man. I don't find any glory in watching Jack Frost go through things like this. I don't. I'll make that clear. But man, you can only do things like this to people for so long, bro. Like, so long, bro. You're doing people bad, bro. You're not treating people the way you would like to be treated. Are you? I can't believe that you've made this thing such a job that everyone has to take care of your whole life. Like dishes, slippers, black seed oil. That's on your Amazon wish list. LED lights. Why on earth would you need those? You don't even have a fuck. Wouldn't you think you would start with a fucking laptop or a desktop? Or maybe a new phone screen in your Amazon? Maybe a camera? Camera would be nice, wouldn't it? It's a wish list, not a want list.
because of the inability to live with having a dreams crushed.
He said, I'm so sad. I wish there were sad faces.
Academics.
It's all about a party up in here.
Wallow. About what?
Horrible, bro. Horrible. That's horrible.
I'm not saying crackheads specifically.
Ooh.
I'm just saying people that got drug problems. I think that there's more.
So what is it, y'all? So he's not a crackhead. Maybe not. Don't tell me you're a fucking K2 head, bro. You out here just homeless because you smoke K2. Don't tell me that.
Who are heroin addicts, opioid addictions, that I've seen personally that have exceptional skills. I know people with opioid addiction that have had exceptional skills. I know people that were cocaine addicts that have had exceptional skills.
Buddy, just
I know
because
people.
someone's any an addict doesn't take away what they can do. It don't. It just makes it less worthy. They stop putting in the work for that because they'd rather get high.
People that were alcoholics that had exceptional skills.
Yeah, look at him bite his lip. He's an alcoholic. I bet you.
And then you find out the reason why they resorted to that. And some people, they don't even have no addiction. They can't live with having their dreams destroyed. I mean, I can understand that.
Of course you can because you've said it. You've said it.
Axe said they never did his podcast after he did theirs and are being fake industry friends just using him for clicks. Academics fucks around with
Buddy,
Tekashi
academics is getting paid too. It ain't just always the person that comes on academics that gets paid. You understand that, right, Jack? I mean, there is a thing called clicks and views.
It's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not sponsored by YouTube. Maybe there'll be a day that I can say that, you know? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm not going to bend, break, or fold on any stance that I take just to be monetized on YouTube. So if you'd like to support the platform and its growth and help AD over here do it from the ground up, because that's exactly what we've done. Everything from the ground up. Y'all seen me start this shit with a bare wall, no mic, not even a fucking desk. I did it without a desk. Without a computer. Well, I had a computer. I remember. Salute to y'all, man.
So anybody that want to say F these people, you could pull up to the Cash App and donate some money, fam. They just want me to go broke, so I got to be a slave to my parent. I'm not never going to speak to those people ever again.
A slave?
So anybody that want to say F these people.
Slave to your parents? I think there's nothing but grown men and women in my chat, bro. I think. Put some hundreds in the chat if I'm dealing with some grown folks. We don't give a damn about your parents. Like, we don't want you running home to your parents, man. Jack, we would rather see you do things on your own and properly. Like normal citizens, normal human beings that you ask money from. You have no problem asking these kind of people for money. But you are somehow above these people when it comes to the normal way of life, right?
I gotta die. I keep telling y'all. Y'all really think I know y'all think I really gotta die, man. Like, there's no other way I can put it. If I gotta die, I don't want to talk about it. You know why I gotta die. So I don't got no choice.
Thank you, Hodges.
Follow me around until I die. And they're gonna ruin my life until
Thanks,
I die. So I don't got a choice. I wouldn't want nobody to have
5150 this man.
God's always present. Tell God to look out for me today. I could use some help in the Cash App. Tell God to look out. I'm not trying to be funny. That's a real statement.
Why would you be funny?
Help me pray to God that my finances turn around. How about that?
Help me pray to
belief.
God, y'all.
That's
Would
my
y'all help me
opinion.
pray? I'm not even going to fake pray, y'all. I'm not even going to do that.
Until I
was literally
lose
about
my-
to just
until I
come
quit
up
on my
here
dreams.
and
They're gonna stalk
and
me
fake
until I
pray,
quit
bro.
on my dreams.
But I'm not going to do that because I
Quit on your
understand people have
dreams.
religions up in here, man, and I don't want to shit on nobody's religion. How about that, Jack Frost? How could you do a thing like that? Could you come up here and respect dozens and dozens of different religions amongst our people? I don't think you can. I think you're unable. Let's speed this man up with his little.
Academics fucks around with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay.
If he did their show, they should do his show. I'm not gonna lie, but academics fucks around with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He don't want Tekashi on there, stupid, or he could.
And I'm
You
talking
think
about
he
Gillian
couldn't?
Roberts specifically. Didn't
I'm
Gilly
praying
and
for a
Wallow
job for
already
Sean, for
make a
real.
point to say that they would never interview
I'm praying
Tekashi
for
6ix9ine? They
Sean
would never interview a
snaps out of
snitch.
this dumbass shit and goes and gets himself a fucking job if he does end up on the streets again, or if he already isn't.
But also that goes to show that Tekashi's that Academics has been asking them to come on his show and they've been saying no.
Where you grit?
Also, which I have to remember, this dude went to jail for 25 years. He don't fuck with snitches, man. He was in jail for like 25 years. He
What
don't
is
fuck
the
with snitches,
person
man.
of
He don't fuck-
also? What is? I don't know.
with people that fuck with snitches, I would
It's
expect.
just the way you talk, Jay.
I wouldn't expect to see Gunna on a program anytime soon either.
Yeah, I think that
Bro.
shit. Where'd your eyebrows go, Pimp? That's what I need to know. Did you burn those off in the
He don't fuck with
motherfucking?
snitches, man.
Ooh, that's true, Jack. Dude.
I don't know about them.
Hold up. Pause the fucking show, Jog Soldier. You guys are fucking. He thinks he is working. I don't think he does. But sometimes I do think he thinks he's working, and sometimes I think he knows he's swindling. You know what I mean?
Always having DJ Academics on their show, but I do believe DJ Academics has done. I do believe I see him talking with Gilly and Wallow previously. And,
Bro.
I mean, I guess he was on Charlemagne. I mean, I don't remember. I would assume that's why they not go on Act Show either. Toon says.
Let me tell you something, man. Content creators that are popping like DJ Academics, they have their own shows, right? So what does it pay off for Academics to go on anyone else's show? Please tell me. Like, they have their own shows to do that he literally gets paid from, Jack Frost. Don't have to cut nothing with nobody else. Ain't getting paid a certain dollar amount. Nah, he's got his own shit. He makes everything off that. Why would he pause what he's doing? I never get this, man.
Act just
I never get
show
this.
to get into mad gossip shit to get a viral moment. I would assume that's why they don't want to go on Act Show.
Academics is every day getting a viral moment. What are you talking about, Jack?
Either some people don't want to do all of that gossip.
It's constantly
Some
belittling.
people just don't want to.
That's what he does.
And then say something that's going to
He
mess them
constantly
up with other people.
belittles
Like,
people.
you understand?
And he's better.
Academics
Belittler,
is a powerful
fam.
figure in the industry, but he's, whether we realize it or not, he's just the highest nigga on the dirty side of YouTube.
He's not even, dude, he's hip hop fully. What are you talking about, dirty side of YouTube?
That's all Academics.
You're
really
ridiculous.
is. He's just the king of the dirty
What
side
are
of YouTube.
you?
He's the highest figure.
You're
on
the
dirty
jester
side of YouTube.
of the dirty section? Absolutely.
There's not enough other people.
You know what
on the
he
dirty
is?
side
He's
of
a
YouTube
shorts guy. He
that
got
are
all
successful for him to move
some
to
shorts.
that next area.
It
You
shows.
understand? Like, he needs more people on the dirty side of YouTube to become millionaires. He needs more people on the dirty side of YouTube to be doing really good. He needs more people on the dirty side of YouTube to transition from YouTube to do other things also.
He's a shorts guy, dude.
Why he's the only one.
You look at his
basically
long form
doing it. It's not
content,
gonna
just like No Jumper was saying the other day. It's janky. He's not saying about BBN. He was talking about somebody else, I believe.
Hassan
He was talking about
shout out to
somebody
Hassan
else.
Campbell. He isn't even doing that.
That makes sense.
YouTube anymore. I heard.
There's a lot of people that
I
come
mean,
on here and
what's
just
going
look
on
at
there.
shorts, y'all. So when they subscribe to somebody that does shorts, they'll constantly see that person's shorts. So that's what they do. You can get a lot of subscribers from shorts,
The
bro.
point in which I'm trying to make is that on the dirty side of YouTube, if you only got one person that's really doing it at a high level, that makes it so they can't go higher. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when other people start doing better, it's gonna make
This
him
man
go
said he's the king of the dirty section of YouTube, but just interviewed Dirk. You know who I think the king of the dirty section is? Hassan Campbell.
It's the way that is. I know we
Not
think of
the
it like
same
black
people,
people.
bro.
It could only be one. I know we think like that, but that's not really the way it works. And that's why other races of people, when they do business together, that's why they all go up. Everyone go up. Everybody get better, because it doesn't work the way that we think it works. Hassan was getting exposed.
That
for
was
I
so
don't know what you're
lame.
talking about. I haven't been going on this channel. That's why he says Spotify on his case, because they want some content, but he want controversial content.
Dude, Spotify ain't on his case, man. Where are you hearing these things at, man?
I'm not here for it. Is Melly snitching on Bolton? Why are you asking? Is Melly
So
snitching
deep
on
in the
Bolton?
con, he's a
Explain
journalist,
that-
he's a
explain
court
that
reporter,
question.
he
Give
doesn't
it
do
context.
freelance
I don't know.
and sell his
what's
stories
said.
to publications that would pay for the
No, my
scoop.
phone is down. I
Get
haven't
the
been on
fuck
social
out of here.
media
Even photographers
researching
do
as much
freelance.
as I
That's
would
a
like to.
fact.
It's
What's
in the
good,
shop right
Nestars?
now. I paid the dude. I gotta pay him the service fee. When I pay
What's
him the
good,
service
Big
fee, I get
Pimp?
the phone back. If anybody want to help with the
He is
service
the
fee, pull up
dirty in
the
any
Cash App.
section of YouTube. Dusty ass. Facts.
Damn phone actually down the block. It's like 2 blocks from here. Explain what you mean by is Melly snitching on
He's
board.
such a liar, y'all. He's such a liar. I
They're
can't
gonna let the,
stand how this dude lies.
They're gonna
bro.
let the. I told y'all they had the dude take the stand. Okay, so
We got
basically,
people from
hold on, I'm
across
gonna
the
address that
pond
in
in
a
this
second.
bitch.
Hold on,
What's
I'll-
good?
We talk about it in hypotheticals. So apparently, oh man, my back is itching. So apparently, right at the shoulder blade, the part that you just can't reach it. So
Get rid of your bed
apparently,
bugs.
the
Get
individual
rid of your bed
that,
bugs, bro.
was on the stand with the shiesty face mask on. Apparently, for the rest of his testimony, he's gonna have to remove the mask. He's also somebody that has a warrant. Oh, not a warrant. He has a hit out on him, all types of different other shit going on, right? So now he has to remove the mask.
Yeah, service fee. I don't get it. $120 for a fucking $20 phone screen repair kit. You get the whole kit, y'all. It'll probably even have a little thing to go to a video on how to do it.
So bad I had to go back.
Anybody can repair a fucking screen, man. It just takes a little bit of time and wants to do it.
World would do business with their worst enemy if it means
You need heat. You need some heat.
To a degree.
They say you don't even have to have heat. I say use heat.
Who doing business with that person doesn't hurt their own bottom line. Absolutely.
I'm never praying to have my screen fixed.
Not that I agree
never.
that should be done, but absolutely. But us is us.
He's a liar, man. If he comes back on here, he'll be drunk.
Think about it like this: instead of the dirty side of YouTube going after people who are not on the dirty side of YouTube, but going after other platforms or whatever, they're going after just eating themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, dude.
If Melly beating the case, they're gonna charge with
eating themselves
with murders.
Buddy, let me tell you something, man. I get a new subscriber every single day.
Who's on
Shout
trial
out
with
to
him
the
currently?
new subs.
One of the dudes they said was shot.
Shout out to the new subs, y'all.
He was already passed away. So this was.
Guess what? Person. They're not from shorts.
100% person.
All my shorts are gone. Yeah.
But yeah, I would assume
all my videos are damn near gone.
Figure out a way to find somebody guilty for this. I don't think they're just going to be like, you know what, that one guy we couldn't catch him. We're just going to forget all about these cases. I don't think that that's going to happen, man. I don't think that that's an option.
How is he upcoming? How is he making upcoming videos and he don't even have his phone?
Well, I don't know who shot from the inside or the outside or whatever, but what I do know is that they said that they have forensics saying all the shots came from inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
So all the shots that actually
service fee, bro. What?
So I don't know. Maybe, you know, as far as we can ascertain right now, the prosecution has made
fire, dog soldier
mistakes actually during the trial. So we have to assume that before the trial they could have also made mistakes. We could assume that before the trial, maybe they also, you know, purposely gave erroneous information. Like, we're not 100% sure. It seems like they already on some slick shit.
That's fire.
They had too much.
Yeah, you do get credited. You get credited as the writer. You get credited as the photographer. You get credited as the editor. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're right. Currently want to be witnesses.
This dude's a joke, bro.
I think that might have been.
I think he just knows he's figured out now,
of the prosecution,
and it's hurting him. It's killing him, y'all. He's like, oh fuck, man, I'm figured out. I'm figured out good.
Everybody don't always want to put these people in jail. And sometimes the person that get killed, people are happy that person ain't here no more. So they're not concerned with trying to figure out how to help you solve that damn murder.
Yep. That's what I'm doing, bro. That is exactly where I'm doing it.
That's why I'm always mindful.
I'd rather have slow, steady growth and good people, man.
I assume that
I'd rather just have good people.
Going to try to kill the person. So
I'm not up here trying to get rich. If it happens, it happens. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. We're all people, right? But I think I'm fine. Just getting to know a lot of people.
Jessica Jones. So in the second season,
I think I'm fine with learning. I think I'm fine with teaching.
Bad guys that show up is actually a dude that work in the prison system, and what he does is, he's been ruining prisoners' lives, and all of a sudden, the next thing you know, the prisoner commits suicide.
You hear this?
That takes their own life. So I'm saying that to say, there are people out here that are so evil that they will try to just destroy your life as much as they possibly can in hopes that you will take your own life.
He keeps saying this as if I'm going to stop.
And a lot of those people they're in positions where people
think-
don't question the shit that they
I
say.
think this is
People
what
just
I get
assume they
from
know
it.
what they talking about, or people just assume that they good hearted or they just good people. And the whole entire time they use.
I think he keeps saying this because he thinks I'm going to feel sorry for him and quit. You're right, Jack Frost. I've got a hell of a heart. I've got a hell of a heart, bro. But the time I thought I was going to quit on you, you just kept going. You just kept going. You didn't care who you fucking hurt. You didn't care who you spoke about. You didn't care who the fuck you lied to. You didn't give a fuck how you got the drops. You didn't give a fuck who was talking about you then, did you? Yeah.
Their authority
Fucking
to try to
right.
destroy other people's lives. It's something to be mindful of. I thought that was dope that they had that episode. It's like season 2.
Jack's
episode
watching
11,
right
12
now.
or something like that. Some number, I don't know. I'm not sure what episode it is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not. Well, neither would be a lie. I'm telling you, I don't know what episode it is, and I'm just guessing. But yeah, that's bananas.
We didn't
So
care
that
about that,
exists.
bro.
There's a lot of people out there like that. They hate you. They envious of you, or whatever the case is, and they don't want to do nothing you because they don't
You
want
hear
to
that?
help.
They hate you
try
or
to
they're
get you to
envious
help
of you.
on your
Man,
life,
I don't
so
think you can have the
consider
two. I
life
mean,
worth
being
living.
envious is
Take
being
your own
envious,
life.
but I don't think you should hate if you're envious. You just want to be just like or better. Let me say something.
Those
Without
people are
most of the
successful
time,
more times
without
than not.
a freaking, let's say you're envious, right? How do you know that you want to be better than someone if you haven't first witnessed that you want to be better than that person? There's levels, Jack Frost, to everything. Everything, man. Some of the favorite content creators of mine are no longer on here, man. They've moved. They're not on YouTube anymore. So it kind of fucking sucks for me on here. But they're not on here anymore.
More times than
I'm
you
gonna
can
keep
imagine,
pushing,
people are successful.
pumping in on this dude, man.
And what I mean by
You know why the
successful, I
people told
mean
me to do it.
100% scot-free, get away with it,
The good people
and
told
they
me
just
to do it.
move on to another target.
I'm not moving on to another target. I don't plan to go at anybody else at all. I don't plan to talk shit about anybody else like this. All opposition will be met with force, though.
In any
Yeah,
regard.
fuck that.
What
Says
do y'all
seatbelts,
want to speak
fuck
about
all that.
specifically?
We riding in vehicles that didn't have
I'm all over
seatbelts.
the place, but,
They had the
generally,
lap
I'm
belt.
talking
Remember
about
them?
what y'all guys talking about.
I remember
Deep
front
stuff, what
seats
we
that were
speak about
full
specifically right
fucking
now.
seats that
Casting
had
over
lap
15 and a
belts.
half years. Do you think that's too little? Do you think that's
And
too
we
much?
didn't
Put
fear
it
of
in the chat.
accidents and death.
How do you think the case is looking currently with YWA?
Those are the days.
Do you think it looks like he's going to be able to beat this, or do you
2
think that
full
it's
seats in them.
lights out? Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the chat.
2 full bench seats in the motherfuckers. Yep. Fucking, those were the days, bro.
Somebody buy me breakfast this morning. I have no idea, but somebody put the cash app in the chat, and then somebody sent me breakfast money.
See, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. He does that all the time. I don't even give a fuck. Buying breakfast. Fuck it. I feel for him, you know. But that's on you. Who the fuck is he? Okay, this is odd. Frosty is personal. Yeah, me too.
When people are just trying to be nosy.
It's personal for me too. Remember what he did to me?
Somebody was just coming over here faking.
I wasn't gonna go at Frost.
So they could just be nosy. Then I went and looked at the books that they actually was looking at, and I was like, "You gotta look at those books." His wife said.
I remember in the same live.
Isn't his
He was
wifey
going at me, and he
allegedly
was
already
giving,
going on dates with
bigging
other
up
dudes?
Dog Soldier and shit. That's how these people are, bro. Frosty's personal, and Ned's dog. I know it's
Busta
personal too,
Rhymes
bro.
said he made the feature popular. I don't really know if that's an argument. I don't know if that's. I don't think I can argue with that too much. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Phone to
Busta Rhymes
talk
was
back.
Busta Rhymes was one of the first rappers that was getting featured like crazy and was killing the features like fucking crazy in the 90s. He was one of the most prolific. I'm not
Gonna
gonna
be an
say
exhibit in
first, but
A
one
in
of the most
Jack's R
prolific.
case. Ooh,
Obviously,
that's
there were
fire.
features on songs before him.
That's fire.
I believe. I remember there was a feature with MC Light and Positive K. I think the
That
name
was a
of it
good
was I
live
Got
of
a
you last
Girl.
night too.
That song was
man.
dope.
Great live, bro.
Then he started
It was good work,
remixes. He
man.
said features. Features and remixes are two different things.
Everybody's work getting
Features are
just keep
you
moving.
on somebody
Boom, boom,
else's
boom.
song.
Great live.
You could be on the first of it. It doesn't have to be a remix of the song. It could be the first song. You just feature. A remix is when they just decide to redo the song. You know, add
No, it's a
rappers
mix.
or add something or take something out of whatever the case is. They remixing it. But no, features is something else. Also, they were featured. There's people who were featured before.
Features are just another person on the
Busta
song.
Rhymes, like I just mentioned. I
Gosh,
forgot whose song that was. I think that was Positive Case song. I think MC Light was featured on it.
you
But
know, I
there's
still got
been people
everybody in this
featured forever,
motherfucking
but
chat.
he
Y'all
was-
need any help from me, man?
had
Just
the
give me a
most
shout,
beastly
bro.
features in the 90s then.
Got you.
He ain't wrong about that.
I hope I can cross
He
my if I
definitely
need some
helped
help. Damn it.
to popularize it. I wouldn't
That's all
say
it is.
primarily, but I would think that he helped to popularize it.
Why don't you
I
slow
believe it's,
down and think a little?
primarily a result, or his actions was primarily a result to it becoming popular.
You know what's fucking odd to me? He calls this not gossiping. Journalism.
Mama, still one of the most popular, one of the best features ever right now, still to this day, in my opinion, is Biggie on Bone Thugs and Harmony. So, will Bradley Bill work with KD?
I don't know. That Scarface smile features hard too, bro. Don't play with me.
I don't think KD is.
Don't
a
go there,
superstar.
man.
People
Biggie
make him
shit's
out to be.
fire.
KD's just a really good
But,
scorer. Tell me something else KD does well.
Pac got some killer features.
Bradley Bill is
He
just
look
a
like a
really,
little
really good
something,
scorer. Tell me something else he does well.
Yeah,
Same
dope.
thing with Booker.
He came
They just
right
have
back
really
up
good
here.
scorers on
No
the same
phone.
team. You know, you build a
Nothing more
team,
money.
get people who do different things independently of each other.
I couldn't face myself. I couldn't face
You
y'all.
not only get people who work well together, but you
No.
get people that could work independently from the rest of the collective in order to
couldn't face
become
y'all, man.
successful. So that's how you build a team. So they just have a whole bunch
Something
of players.
ain't
that basically
jiving,
do
is
the
it?
same thing, put the ball in the basket.
I'm with you, JL, Jason. Something's not jiving, man.
And two of them.
He's got something else going on, bro. It's very odd to me too. Like, what the fuck is Jack
I
up
think
to?
people don't know what a winner is. I think people think because you score a lot of points, you're a winner. One of my favorite basketball players of all time is Dominique Wilkins. He was not a winner, fam.
The fuck he wasn't.
But he was
He
a
just
beast.
wasn't on a winning
One of my
team.
favorite basketball players of all time. But he wasn't a winner.
You're nuts.
You know who's a winner?
What's
Dennis
Dominique Wilkins, pimp? What's up, Jason?
Not really that
James?
great of a scorer.
Sorry.
You know, it's a
See,
winner.
James
Manu
here,
Ginobili.
then it just
He can
came
score,
over.
play defense, hustle, rebound. So I just don't think KD is.
I just think
winner.
Dominique
He's just a
Wilkins was
scorer.
never on a good team. The Hawks was never
I
a
think
good
if
team
KD is
then,
the
bro.
best player on your team, you don't win unless you have.
Shut up, Jack.
He can't be the only top tier player on your team, and I don't
You
think they
can't.
have
I know
players
that.
around him.
Duh.
They got 8 in that center. He's a good defensive player. They got a couple of other good defensive players.
That was
right?
the
They have
ending
give
to
him
that
the ball.
reign, I guess. Like that form of play. Michael
Rodman
Jordan
is
changed
crazy. Bird
basketball,
will be
man.
smoking people today. You can't even touch nobody. Bird will be killing them. Go watch some Bird highlights. Bird will be killing them. You can't even touch nobody. With the spacing they have today, it would be impossible to guard Larry Bird. There was zero spacing in the fucking 80s, man. They had no spacing in the
True, but-
80s. Also, what y'all have to understand is Larry Bird played a good deal of basketball before the three-point line, right? So that means that there's really no spacing if there's no fucking three-point line. Everybody's bunched up at the damn basket.
I love Larry. He's a
So
legend here in
he played in
Indiana.
the era with no spacing.
So I'm never going to
And he
speak
was
bad
slow
about Larry.
and couldn't jump.
He's
He was
actually
smoking
done
niggas.
good in the
What you think he's gonna do to
community,
people?
Zach Frost. Oh, yeah. Larry the Legend has done so much for our state. I don't know where I would even begin and end. I have no idea where I could even start with what that man's done for our state. I bet you right now, if that man ran for governor, he'd be it. Larry the Legend is that. He's a fucking legend. And he was probably one of the best at his time.
Who now?
Man, that dude he gave back, man. Gave back, bro.
Dennis Rodman just mad at the Bird because they all hate the Celtics. That's all. Whenever Dennis Rodman used to go, Dennis Rodman's a funny dude. Whenever he used to
Hell
go
yeah, I'd
play
vote.
Boston,
I'd
I
vote
think
for
they said
Larry.
he used
He's a
to, like,
Republican.
fly out, like,
He's
the
definitely a
kid
Republican.
Toys R Us or some shit like that for all the Boston kids or some shit like that. Every time he went there, like, he just bought out something or other. Like, he
Bro,
hate Boston, man.
there's-
Vincent McKay
There's
says
like
attack,
hospitals and
Booker
shit
for,
with
shout out
him
to Lamar
here.
Clark. What you said, Booker for?
Down there where he's
Vincent
from
McKay
in
says,
French Lick,
tax
bro, they
time
got
gets
fucking
35 years.
casinos.
Self-defense choice,
Like
responsible
Larry's
for
a fucking good
Let's all
dude,
be
man.
honest.
Like his legacy is something
Yeah,
else,
if
man.
Tax
He's
Stone was a
always
woman,
been a
it'd be a
good,
different
solid
story.
dude, but he's
I mean, if
real
Tax Stone was a
stern. We
woman and a
heard.
grown man
He's
ran
real
into a woman
stern.
and then punched her in the face, I think that would definitely make it a totally different story if a grown man decided to punch a woman in the face. period.
Yeah, we did.
Unprovoked. Even provoked.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I don't understand the comparison you're trying to make. You're just trying to create an
He
argument.
didn't. They didn't have it there in Atlanta, man. That's when I was basketball heavy. Baseball was basketball heavy then.
You know, if a dude punched a woman in the
Back in the
face, it would be
Jordan era?
different. If a dude punched a,
I don't really care to watch it
if
now.
Taxstone was a baby,
Too
it'd
long
be a
with
different
seasons.
situation. Also, you want to say anything else that's obvious?
Way too many games. It's like baseball, man. They play way too many fucking games.
I thought I did mention Booker. Who I mentioned? I mentioned all three, right? That Booker's just a scorer, right? What else can Booker do besides score? Booker's a scorer. Bill's a scorer. KD's a scorer.
Everybody in the NBA is a fucking
got a whole bunch of
scorer, bro. There's no doubt about that. Everybody in the NBA is a bad motherfucker. I don't care how you look at it. There's not a fucking chump anywhere in the NBA.
At BET Awards, and everybody laughed.
There's just some that aren't as good as the others. There's no one
even pushed off on. Yeah, that's a fact. So that's why I'm saying it don't make sense to say if dude was a woman. You get it?
They do play way too many games.
We all know that
I
you
think
can't just walk up on women and punch them in the face. And
I think it's just too hard to keep up for a working man.
Nobody said anything about Booker playing a point. Nobody's talking about point guard. Nobody's talking about two guard. Nobody's talking about the three.
Jack, I think you just wanted to be a street baller all your life, and you just never made it happen.
Two guard, pardon me.
So now you're trying to revisit that.
Okay, so you want to put your guy at point who takes the majority.
Very childish, man.
I've
never seen you put no work in on that basketball.
I only know one guy that went to the finals doing that, and that was Allen Iverson. You know anybody else that went to the finals with a point guard that took the majority of the shots? I'm here. Tell me.
I think he wanted to be a street baller.
Only team I can think of that went to the finals with a point guard taking a majority.
Fat Joe inspired him,
and nobody on that fucking team is Allen Iverson.
No idea.
KD is not better than AI.
You're gonna be like Fat Joe.
You say that you don't know shit about basketball.
What?
Shout out to Young Earl. To salute Jack Fro's BBN family. Salute.
We know who Young Earl is.
KD is better than Allen Iverson.
This dude's an idiot.
Shit about basketball.
He's a fucking idiot. I don't know who was in here that night, but he came in and said, "This dude don't realize I'm still Young Earl." I forget. I know who it was, but I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Okay, so here comes the excuses. First of all, he takes the majority of the shots because everyone else was hurt. So everybody else has been hurt through the course of his career because every year he takes the majajority of the shots.
Wow.
So every single year he's been playing in basketball.
There's another excuse then, Jack. You say something about excuses and then you just give more excuses.
Come on, fam.
Come on, fam.
I don't want to have this. You're just right. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
You're not right. But this is the reason why people just start hating me when I be telling them. So you're just right, Copy. You're just right. Absolutely.
Hating you?
He's the best point.
I'm glad I get to react to this shit.
Joy Mosley said, "Who's the best one-on-one player ever?" Michael Jordan. What are you talking about?
You're getting louder in that library. Shut it up, crybaby boy.
Michael Jordan is the best one-on-one player ever.
It's the Big Baby Network.
Now you just calling me dummy and everything else, so I'm gonna let you go.
Let me go? We're not on the phone. Oh, you are. My bad. You're on the phone.
New York City courts don't play fair. What you normally get for manslaughter in the first degree. Didn't you just say that this dude is going to jail? So Vincent McKee, this is just to show y'all that these dudes be talking out the side of their mouth. Vincent McKee first says Taxstone is 35 years for self-defense. Troy Ave is responsible for Benga. Let's be honest. If Taxstone has a woman, it would be a different story. And then he says, just so we could be clear, New York City courts
a woman got to do with it?
Normally get for manslaughter in the first degree. So he's just trying to talk out of both sides of his mouth. He's just trying to create an argument. True York says they should leave Booker for threes. I don't know. I think they got too much offense on the team. I don't think there's enough basketballs to go around. It's gonna be the same problem that they had in Brooklyn.
Totally understand why he doesn't have a woman. I know.
Same
me too. Who's gonna date him?
Same problem that freaking Philadelphia keeps getting.
They're on here crying.
Philadelphia solved the problem and then went back to the problem. When Philadelphia had what's his dude? Jimmy Buckets. When Philadelphia had Jimmy Buckets, that problem was solved. They decided to get rid of Jimmy Buckets and then make sure that they went back to the problem.
Hey, no bullshit, y'all.
Enough play.
I had a thought last night. I think I'm going to get us an interrogation light, a real one,
Did things other than score. You can't.
Would that not be fucking hard?
It's not the way basketball works.
I think I'm gonna get us a real interrogation light, man. Like we can see, drop it down to about right here. That's not being at motherfucker. Oh man, I'm all about fucking having fun. Let's party.
Name me a team that won
Interrogation line.
and they had only scorers. Name me a team that won and had only scorers. And don't say Golden State, because Golden State has Green, and Golden State had Iguodala for a long time. And Golden State had the other skinny kid when they first started winning that was killing everybody in the mid range. His defense was crazy.
But they didn't win.
And they got Trey.
But they didn't win.
So they got defensive players. So I don't want to hear nobody say Golden
No,
State.
no, no,
They were
no,
the
no,
last
no, no,
team
no.
that won
Shut
primarily
up.
with
They
only
didn't win.
offensive players.
Shut up, dude.
Tell me.
Bitching all the fucking time.
I mean, pick any sport,
moaning
by the way.
and
You
groaning
just have to pick
and
basketball.
bitching
Tell me
and
any
crying.
Any
And
sport that
please
the
help
team
me.
won the finals, the team won the chip, the team won the indoor be-all, and they only have offensive players, and they didn't have players that could do other things.
Yeah, he's lazy, incoherent,
I'm here, I'm listening, I'm paying attention.
incapable, unfit parent. Don't want to learn nothing. Ain't no woman gonna have no hard head, bud. That ain't
I mean, I
gonna
talk
last
about
long.
the court case stuff
You're gonna have
too,
to
but
learn
just
how to
gotta do
give
it
and
here. That's
take.
just trying to
You
have
don't
both
do
sides of the
nothing but
conversation.
take.
So right now, this is the only
I've never
conversation
seen
going
you
on in the
give
chat
anything.
that makes sense.
Not
It's
even
just
your
somebody gonna
time.
talk out both sides of their mouth to me.
You don't give nothing, motherfucker. What you giving? Nothing but motherfuckers, nothing but a hard time. That's all
How
you're
can you tell
giving
me what you
people.
normally get? There's a range, period. There is no what anybody normally gets. There's a range, period. And nobody was in trouble for murder too. It was manslaughter. You're just trying to argue, right? You're just gonna keep asking me a whole bunch of questions in order to try to get me into an argument so you can say I'm wrong about something. How's that working out for you?
It's looking like you're the
How's it
one
talking out of
doing
both
it.
sides of
See
your
that
mouth working out for you
troll?
this
He
morning?
made you do what you wanted him to do. He made you do exactly what he made you do. See? Yeah, just lying. Hi guys, my name's Jack. I'm
Troy
just
Moses says
lying.
Painting Man didn't have a great defense when he won in Indy. You sure he didn't have a good defense? Nobody said a great defense. Nobody said only the great defensive teams win. We just said that you have to have good defensive, you have to have good defense. Nobody said great defense. Just so we could be clear.
Now we're
Nobody said
separating good from great.
defense. Denver didn't have a
We'll
great
be on this
defense
story
year.
all day long, then.
When the
We're
Lakers
starting to
won
separate good from
against,
great. Everybody in the
fucking
NBA is
Celtics,
great.
they didn't have a great defense. They had a good defense.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
When
about,
Elijah
Jack.
Wan beat the Knicks, they didn't have a
Everybody
great
in the
defense. They had a good
NBA
defense. Nobody said
is
anything about
great at
But it's okay.
basketball.
You can put words in my mouth. I can't control that.
You think they made it to the
And
league?
you said they have
not
Dwight
being
Freeney, who's
great?
quite possibly one of the best
Shut
defensive
up.
ends in the history of football. So how you gonna say that they didn't have good defensive players? Because that's my argument. You have to have good defensive players and good
Football
offensive
and
players.
basketball
But
is
at
two
the same
different
time,
games, bro.
and they had a safety, didn't they? They had some safety on their team that was pretty good. So at the same time, you say you're trying to tell me I'm wrong. You first explain to me how I'm right because they had Dwight Freeney,
Who?
who's one of the best pass rushers in the history of
Talking
the
about the
NFL.
Colts? Who'd he say? Hold on. He ain't talking Colts business, is he?
Who's one of the best. Beat the Knicks, they didn't have a great defense. They had a good defense. So nobody said anything about great, but it's okay. You can put words in my mouth. I can't control that. And you said they had Dwight Freeney, who was quite possibly one of the best defensive ends in the history of football. So how you gonna say that they didn't have good defensive players? Because that's my argument. You have to have good defensive players and good offensive players. But at the same time, and they had safety, didn't they? They had some safety on their
Yeah, we
team.
had Bob Sanders.
So at the same time, you say you're trying to tell me I'm wrong.
It's a killer team.
You first explain to me how I'm right because they had Dwight Freeney,
Yeah, you had Robert Mathis
who's
also.
one of the best pass rushers in the history of the
Yeah,
NFL.
you had both of one of the best pass rushers on each end. Get real, bro. That team was solid as fuck, bro. And on the offensive side, they were murdering.
So he got 10
in the
years
air,
for
bro.
manslaughter.
They were
manslaughter
murdering
usually
with
get you
Marvin
8 to 15,
Harrison,
So what's the problem?
Reggie Wayne. They had fucking
You saying
the
I'm
white
not
boy
wrong?
Trent
Man
Dill.
was the exception. Well, there's always an exception to the rule.
God,
but
they
I think
were
that,
killing it, bro.
And I'm saying this because I literally used to also use them.
Joseph
in
Adai.
Madden. I think they had a pretty good defensive team, man. I used to use them in Madden.
They did. Bob Sanders is a fucking beast. I still got his jersey in there. I don't even wear it, bro. Bob Sanders was a beast, bro. He was the real headhunter out of everybody.
Yeah, I know football. I know about a ton of these different sports or whatever. I know I'm usually pretty
Bob
versed
Sanders
in
used to
it.
fucking destroy, bro. That's why his career wasn't very long. I think he went to Baltimore afterwards,
You might have to move over.
and then they didn't last. He didn't last long after that. Reggie Wayne's now involved with the Colts, though. It was great to watch the Marvin Harrison teach Reggie Wayne. You know what I mean? Reggie Wayne was great, but we watched him come to himself and take over that position. I think it has a lot to do with your quarterback too, bro. We had a good quarterback, man. He was putting that ball wherever them
Walking around
motherfuckers
trying
want
to
to be,
have
bro.
weird ass encounters with me all the time. The shit is crazy. Dude just came sat next to me and just turned sideways like this and started staring.
You're in a fucking library, Jack Frost. You're doing a show. Why couldn't he just be watching you?
Once again,
I would accept
you
that
just
as
said-
that.
you
You know,
just-
he was
you
watching
wanna
me
show
put
you
my
how
show
people
on.
talking out of both sides of their mouth sometimes. You just gotta pay attention. I'm not
What the
trying
fuck
to
is
shoot
wrong
at you
with this
against
dude?
Pete, but you said manslaughter normally gets 8 to 15. He got 10 years for manslaughter, so he got the. I don't understand what your argument is. You think he should have
Some
got
would
more?
say if it
Or you
wasn't
think
for
he
the
should've got
fucking
less?
Patriots, the
Because
Colts would have
minute
did a
ago, you were
lot
just
of damage
arguing
with
he
that
shouldn't even
team.
be in jail at
Boy,
all.
we had
That's
always
the
had Brady there in
majority
front of
he
us.
has. So what part of this argument? Are
Yeah,
you
they
making?
had Marshall Falk.
Just,
Hell, they had
just,
who was the first one?
just,
The
you want to argue? I don't know if
I
I
forget
started
his
arguing
name,
with you,
man.
so I don't want to get
It
involved.
dates back.
But
It
yes,
does
I
date
do
back.
know about
For
football.
Indianapolis, it does.
Football is
Baltimore also
my
has a
second
good one.
sport. Baseball is my first. He got 35 years.
I'm into football
for
here.
a myriad of different charges.
I'm not into
Yes.
our basketball team anymore. I wasn't.
So you don't even know what you're talking about. You're just in
Around
here to
Jordan.
So you don't even know what you're talking about. You just in here to argue with me over something.
Indiana's always
You
had
don't even
very
know what
good
you're talking
sports, man. We are right now. We've got a top 5 basketball team in the country right now.
about. You know, it's like,
Our high school team is fucking top
just gonna go
5.
argue with Jack. I'm just gonna bring up a subject that I don't even know nothing about. Did you see Aaron Judge?
He
got
can't
away
do
with
well in
stuff
public.
The Dodgers right field fence baseball stays traditional no matter what. I haven't been.
Yeah, they ended with they got a good back now. I think.
Figure out a way to get my sports center back.
I think we just got to get us a good young quarterback again,
But
man.
with all those fences are generally dangerous. I'm thinking about the Dodgers fence.
We need a good pick with a good quarterback. I think that's what Ursay's right now.
Fence isn't like.
We got one of
I'm
the most
surprised more
gangster
people don't get
fucking
hurt
owners
in
in the
Fenway.
league.
I'm
He's
not
a G,
in,
bro.
Wrigley, to be honest with you. I think that people should get hurt. And in Fenway, it's the short wall in right field.
Yeah.
The wall is really short.
Larry
in right
was
field.
from
Surprised
French
people don't get
Lick.
injured, to be honest with you.
And then he when he finally retired, he come
When
back
you
to
running
the
to catch a
Pacers
pop fly,
organization and took it over, bro.
and you running, and you looking up, and you just
He
hit
did
a
some
wall and flip
damage
over
with
that
that shit.
bitch. It do not feel good. I'm telling you from personal experience. It does not feel good. This is not one of the things you want.
Yeah, he's got Edrin James. Yep. I
What
got
else?
that
What we
jersey
talking
in there
about?
too. I got a Nadai jersey. I got a Jeff Saturday jersey. You got that team was stacked. It really was, man. When you think about it in today's leagues, bro, they had everything they needed at every position. Two badass motherfucking defensive ends and Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis. That was a damn
Did
squad,
you hear
bro.
about the lady in Chicago?
Bob
that got her
Sanders
14-year-old son
as a
killed her
safety
attacker?
position.
So
He was a
what I remember,
headhunter, bro.
my phone is in the shop. I haven't.
You
been
think
able
they
to
got
do
a
lot
good
as
young?
much as I would like to. I haven't been able to do all the research that I would like to do on a lot of these topics. So
Yeah, they got a good
shout out
young
to Dark
team.
Put
I
a
think
cash
we
app
just
in the
need to
chat.
get a
If you are
younger
enjoying
quarterback,
the
bro.
show, you can
Like
pull
Matt
up to
Ryan.
our cash app. I would generally say PayPal.
Dallas
Also,
Clark was that
I
white
have
boy.
no
Yep.
access to our PayPal until I
Yep.
get my phone out the shop. But if you
That
help me get my phone out the
organization
shop,
was
and I can
ran
use some
tight
assistance,
then,
you can
man.
always pull up to the cash app today. Let's
Yeah, bro.
do some saloon this
Hey,
week. If y'all
man.
want to do the saloon, we could do a
I still
library-
think that
library saloon.
in my eyes, I think that his brother has actually outshined Peyton in my eyes. Peyton got more, records. When it comes to beating Brady, he did it twice.
People around.
Peyton, we couldn't get past Brady for nothing, dog.
No books, but it's cool. One,
Brady
I
stayed
don't know
milking us
how
in that
angry
fucking
I'm gonna
AFC
ever be
Championship
at a
game,
woman
man. He did.
while
We
she's
were so
being
mad here in
by
Indy.
another individual.
We would have
She
won
yells at
all
her
those
children
Super
or
Bowls
her
if we would have
child
won
to
them
help
games.
protect her, and then the attacker loses his life. I don't know how.
I remember when
angry
we
I
won
would
the
ever
Super Bowl
be at
here.
a woman in that
I was
situation
in
or the
fucking
child
jail,
in
bro,
that
on
situation.
the 12th floor.
So I would personally just need more context, and I'm not
Block
talking
that
about
shit.
the situation in general. I'm talking about whenever we're
Yeah,
having a
block that
discussion about
shit.
this specifically, like whenever this topic of conversation comes up, because we live in this world.
I think
where
Eli was
constantly
very
trying to
good,
tell
man.
us women and men, women are just as strong as men. They're just as fast as men. These things are not true. Are there women out there who are stronger than some men out there?
Hey, thanks for
Absolutely.
hitting that like button,
But
Frosted
if we're just
40-plus-year-old
talking
scammer.
about the average,
We're in a
against
library live.
the average man is substantially stronger.
21 people in the building. Could you hit that like button
female.
for me?
So I'm gonna tell you, say something funny.
That just goes to show you, man, people can
So
talk
the other
on
day,
different
I was walking.
conversations. Jack, you can't really do that.
It's in the shop right now. I already paid. I already paid the money to get it back, but I got to pay $20 service.
And you
fees
didn't pay the
because
money
the
to get it
front-
back. So now they're holding your phone until you give them $20. You're lying.
of the camera.
Listen.
The screen order it cost $100, so I had to give him that.
Sir, we just looked it up on Amazon. You can get the full kit with the screen to replace that fucking screen for $20. Do I need to look up what an S9 cost? That's probably $100, if that. It's $20. Literally. You got scammed on your screen, Jack Frost. You got scammed. You did. Hold on, man. I'm going to go ahead and look it up. Why not, right? I mean, I might as well, right? What's the Samsung Galaxy S9 cost? This dude ain't fooling nobody, bro. You can get an S10 for $130. You can get a Galaxy S10 for $130, bro. You can get a S9 Plus for $54. Who's this dude think he's fucking fooling? Here's a S10e. Hell, you can get a Note 8 for $110. Jack Frost, you can get an S10e for $125. There you have it. Boom, ping, ping. There you have it, bro. Boom, ping, ping. There's your yesterday's price ain't the same as today's price, Jack Frost, especially when we're talking about phones, sir.
But for him to actually connect it onto the phone, that's a $20 fee. And I mean, I couldn't argue.
Did you hear that? For him to actually connect it on the phone.
He was like, well, I could just get the screen and give it to you and you could put it on.
He charged you $100 for the screen that you could have bought from fucking Amazon for $20 with the full kit replacement kit. You get the razor blades, you get the motherfucking Pride thing, you get the all you need is a blow dryer. Heat that bitch up and just pull the screen up, Jack. That's really all it is, bro. But let me guess, you don't know nothing about this shit, do you? You're not man enough to even read a tape measure. How the fuck was I thinking he was gonna fix a screen?
Like, you know what? That's a real good business strategy for you, because I cannot do that. Anyway, in any regard, the phone won't be ready before 3 o'clock today. So after 3 o'clock today, he said
that means he's already done it.
Be ready because he had to order the piece.
Okay, so the phone will be ready. Means he's already put the phone on there. Why do you need $20 more?
You pay the service fee because I can use the service fee to get paid for. Pull up to the Cash App and come with a small drop. So let's do
man.
Yeah. So, but no,
I
shout out
can't do that to y'all, man. I wouldn't do that to y'all.
I can't even explain to you how happy I am.
You look happy.
The gratitude that I feel. BBN, you being a little biased. No person should lose their life or a woman. Yeah, you're just trying to argue with me. No, everything that you're saying is 100% right, Vincent McKay. I'm just gonna whatever you want to say. I'm gonna wait until you say the thing that I have to kick you for, but I'm not arguing with you about nothing.
Waiting for the thing I have to say, I'm gonna kick you for. You give him, you let him say it, then you're gonna kick him. Whatever it is, you're gonna say, "Boom, told you." Watch. I've never seen this. I like the shirt.
Apparently, also, just so we could be clear, the Vincent McKay guy thinks that if you do something to little children, that you should not lose your life. And I personally think that if you do something to a little child, that you should be removed from the planet. So me and you are in two different areas, Mr. Vincent McKay, just so we can be clear. I personally think that if you do something to a child, you need to be removed from the planet expeditiously. So me and you, because you don't think anybody should ever lose their life for any reason whatsoever, right? So me and you are 100% on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Jack, that's drip.
There's other reasons why people should lose their life. And you want to know why? Because the Bible says that. So every single reason why the Bible say that somebody should be, why their life should be forfeited, I agree with. Let's just say that. All right?
With the
but
gene?
Also remember that the Bible says that we have to live by the laws of the land that we live in.
Gene,
so that means that I also, because I follow the Bible, want to live by the laws of the land that we live in. So for everything that the Bible says that a person should be able to lose their life for, if it's against the law in the land that you live in,
this is just regular
life. So don't come up here and say that I should want to take somebody's life for some reason that you know is against the law, because that would be going against the law in the land that we live in, and thus be going against the doctrine that was set down in the Bible.
Person is Cash App, then he'll kick you.
So go somewhere else with your land. Copy? Let's see how he gonna try to argue with me next. Let's see what's the next thing. All right, so
You're
let's
just
see if
baiting
he's
him.
just gonna do a straight
That's
out
a
just
bait.
disrespectful thing.
You just
or he's gonna
baited
try to
him.
argue with me. Let's see what the next one is.
He keeps baiting him.
He's done tried like 5 times this morning already, just saying random bullshit that don't make no sense. Let's see what the next one is.
He's baiting him.
Anyway, just so we can be clear.
Just so we can be clear.
Stormy Weather said exactly, talking real right. Children should not. Well, Vincent McKay doesn't believe that. Vincent McKay says no person should lose their life at all. And because I think these things, I'm biased. So, all right, it is what it is. Let's get to the actual show. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat.
Killing them, Hodges.
What else y'all want to
Appreciate
talk
y'all
about?
for being here, man. I do. Nothing else, just being here. Appreciate it. I can't believe he's in this library this long. How long has he been in here? Hold on. An
People
hour?
only ask for your opinion for 2 reasons.
He went
one, because they value your
2.5
opinion,
hours
or 2,
in
because
the
they want to argue with you.
library
You obviously don't value my
on a
opinion.
public
So why would you ask me
Wi-Fi
my opinion?
system with his open phone. Like these dudes, or this dude, what's saying that? Anybody understand that to me? This dude here?
What else you want to talk about? Put it in the chat.
Bad news, man.
Yeah, let's not disrespect that dude. He has whatever's going. He's just trying to argue with me. Let's not disrespect him, man.
What you just did?
Let's not disrespect him, though, if you don't mind. I mean, fuck it. Say whatever
Who's
you want to say.
disrespecting him? Because we all know BBN don't want no smoke. You motherfuckers better not step a bit.
Pretty good. I'm not going to engage in it myself, though.
Let's get to the show. Put it in the chat.
What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat.
Facts. Facts,
Oh,
Lambo.
how much power on my phone?
Zone?
I have no idea how much power the phone has. Okay, good.
How come this mic ain't messed up, Jack?
Sat right next to me and just turned his chair to the side and just stared at me like, what
How
the
come this
fuck?
mic ain't messed up on this phone, sir?
People be like, yo, why don't you come outside more? I just don't be wanting to be annoyed.
Both mics are not messed up on both phones, right? One of them phones' mics fucked up.
So I think people
Can't hear you in it.
And this might be like over exaggeration or whatever, but I think people are literally paying homeless
Bring that
people
one
to follow me
down.
around and harass me. It might be crazy. It sounds crazy, but I think it just happens too often for it to not be true. Like it happens too often. Like every single time I come outside, the homeless person.
Damn, Jack, look at this.
Like that's just, it's bananas at this point. AI was a shooting guard most of his career, and yeah, they went to the chip. As far as KD, he's a scorer and could have been a better defender and rock with KD. That's a good point. AI being a shooting guard most of his career, right? But just so we could be clear,
Motherfucker down some, y'all.
I guess I should have been
How y'all doing,
more
man?
clear on this. My point was
What we doing?
that when the other team
Bam.
guards up on AI, who do they use? They use their point guard or they use their 2 guard. They primarily use their point guard because their 2 guard is too slow. So even though they said that Eric Snow is the point guard who dribbled the ball up the court most of the time.
There we go. Look,
Allen
Jack,
Iverson,
you need
right?
this?
Okay. So the other team,
You need this,
their
Jack?
point guard, who did their point
Fuck off.
guard most of the time? Allen Iverson, right?
Fuck off, Jack.
See, this is the difference from when people look at statistics and when people actually watch the game. Because no disrespect to you, but if you actually watch the game, if you actually watched the game, when I said Allen Iverson being a point guard, you wouldn't have thought anything about it. Also, whenever we talk about some of the greatest point guards of all time and the greatest 2 guards of all time, what group do we mention Allen Iverson with? The point guards or the 2 guards? We mention him with the point guards, correct?
Fire. Fire. We setting her up, y'all.
Right? So was I supposed to
we getting her emotional
like he was a 2 guard, even though historically, when other teams guard up against him, they use the point guard, even though historically, the guard that dribbles the ball up the court, we call the point guard, and historically, he dribbled the ball up the court the majority of the time.
Okay.
Am I then supposed to still call him a 2 guard?
We in motion, y'all. Fire. Now we working, huh?
In their primes, who's a better player? Steph. I'm taking Steph all day. Steph's a winner. KD is not. Steph's a winner. KD's not a winner.
Thank y'all. Putting up with me, man.
KD's still trying to figure out how to get it done with other people.
That's how we rock.
When you're a winner, you don't really think like that. You're just thinking about how to get it done, and the people that you need just show up. Snow did not always bring the ball up. You didn't watch the games. Did Snow periodically bring the ball up? Yes, because
some
most
people
teams
bother you
don't
because they
only
think
have
you're one
one
of them.
person prime.
They
Don't
probably
only
remember
have
when
one
you were
person
homeless.
bring the ball up.
How
Generally
you dress.
speaking, your best ball handler brings the ball up, depending on what play you're running. So if they're running kind of opposite off ball on a play,
They
like
get
they
some
did
more
some of the
gun
times,
sounds
yes,
off
they
you,
will
man. I don't have no
100% have a
gun
different player
sounds.
dribble the ball up. This is just basketball 101.
Mental health 101.
When we talk about Golden State, Steph Curry don't generally dribble the ball up. Somebody else does, so Steph could run off ball. But people don't say Steph is a 2 guard, do they?
Did he just put mental
You
health?
see how you just arrange information to fit the narrative.
No.
Yeah, Draymond brings the ball up. So to them, as far as Trojan is concerned,
Trojan
Vincent is
man.
concerned, and as far as Trojan is concerned, and Allure is concerned, Draymond Green is their point guard because he dribbles the ball up the court. And these are the guys in here trying to tell me about basketball. The people that's basically, by their definition of what a point guard is, Draymond Green is the point guard for the fucking Warriors. Now they're gonna try to figure out a way to say, oh no, but it doesn't apply in this one case. No, I get it.
Mental health system, man. We need to get our people in there, man. Stop letting our people be misdiagnosed.
Trojan is like, don't
You
get me
see
in this
issues
shit.
with our people, tell them about it, man. Say, hey,
Trojan is
you
like,
seeing
when
something,
you
bro?
come in here and somebody start
Can I
arguing
talk
with me
to
over
you?
something, don't side with them so quick because you have no idea how they are wrong.
Don't
If you have
don't
no
let your
idea how
homies go
somebody
like
is
this
wrong,
guy.
stop siding with them
See,
so quick
BBN.
because you're gonna catch all the
See,
heat. They
BBN, they've let him go. Yeah, they've let him go. I think they get happiness from it too, y'all. Do. I think they get happiness from it too. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's kind of sad. But who gives a fuck, right?
they catching.
BBN. What network? It's not a network, fam. It's not a network.
You're gonna catch all the heat they catch. Don't side with them so quick. Don't be so quick to be like Jack.
Don't be so quick to
find me
talk
find
about Jack
what
Frost.
wrong about. Nah. Don't side with them so quick. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you agree with them, agree with them. Agree with whoever the hell you want to agree with, but just don't side with these dudes too quick because it might not turn out the way
Out
you
to
think
the
it's gonna
18 people
turn
in
out.
chat. If you hadn't already hit that like button, could you please hit that like button for a hunky? I respect and love everybody in this chat, y'all. But respectfully,
Remember, the Vincent McKay dude basically said that no person whatsoever should ever be put to death. So that means that think about the most despicable crime that an individual
All
could
trolls
ever
get
commit.
shot
Vincent McKay
down.
thinks that they should just be allowed to stay alive. Quite possibly,
Idiot.
probably have more opportunities to commit those heinous
We ain't
crimes.
answering no questions. We ain't sparing no trolls.
Freaking Allure Music thinks that Draymond Green is a point guard. These are the guys I'm in here having conversations with. Does anybody else want to talk with me this morning?
Are you going to get off?
Does anybody else want to talk with me this morning?
No,
These
you're
are the
going to
guys
go
I'm
for
having
another hour and a
conversations
half.
with. Anybody else want to talk with me? This morning?
Holy shit, y'all. Holy shit. This would take me all fucking day. How can I react to something if it takes me all fucking day?
You got one guy that's fishing to argue. I don't know why. I have not the slightest idea.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to get a pop. Can I get a pop? All right.
We done? That's it?
Yeah, bye.
We done? That's it? I didn't say I was always right. I said what you're talking about, you're wrong about. So tell me what I'm wrong about, Mr. Vincent McKay, instead of just saying I can't always be right. Tell me what I'm wrong about. Tell me what I'm wrong about instead of always saying I can't be right. And also remember, a lot of this stuff is you're asking me about is my opinion, which you're saying my opinion is wrong, which is an impossibility. Just so we could be clear. You're saying my opinion is wrong, which is an impossibility. It's an opinion. Also remember, these are the same people that tell you that I can't say that their opinion is wrong. Just so we can be clear. Excuse me. I need to go to the bathroom. Real quick. You could just keep an eye on us. Boom, you're the man. Yeah. Thank you. Be right back, you guys. No, one does not always have to respect anybody else's opinion. What the heck is wrong with you? They got people out here that have the opinion that children should be able to have sex with grown people. I don't respect that opinion. What the hell is wrong with you? Stop respecting everybody's opinion. That's the problem with this world. Everybody don't get a damn trophy. People got to put in some work. People got to put in some effort. People got to be capable. Everybody don't get a damn trophy.
Sorry, y'all had to give me some coffee. Got me some coffee, Jack. I didn't have to steal the cream and sugar, though. What the fuck did he just say? That little kid. Was he talking to that little kid? That's cold coffee, Jack. Cold coffee. It's got some whipped cream in the shit. Because I'm a sissy. Or I just got whipped cream. Let me turn my...
Letting these people trick you. Oh shit, that hurt. Letting these people trick you into thinking everybody deserves an opinion. Some people don't have anything good they do. They don't have anything good in their heart. They don't have anything good they trying to do. They just out here trying to cause problems.
Hold on, man. You just said, don't let these people come up here and think that you think that I don't let them have their opinion. Don't you think that the people keep telling you I don't let them have their opinion over here? That's why I keep blocking everybody. People say I don't let them have their opinion. What was that you just said, Jack? Don't let people believe that they have an opinion? Which one is true? Ask him to watch the trap phone. Oh my God. Take it. Go. He can go. Run. Take it. Go. Grab that phone.
Letting these people trick you. Oh shit, that hurt. Letting these people trick you into thinking everybody deserves an opinion. Some people don't have anything good they do. They don't have anything good in their heart. They don't have anything good they trying to do. They just out here trying to cause problems. Why in the hell would you want to let them have their opinion weigh in on you and have any type of merit in your life? That don't make sense. Because everybody has the right to voice their opinion. That means that you have to take everybody's opinion and apply it to your life. That's manipulation.
Fuck, could you imagine standing up in a fucking library saying this shit, bro? Look at them two cameras standing there staring at him. This is insanity.
Do you think which Ocean Gate you took?
Hope a person's gonna hop on his live.
I think that could have just been a situation where shit went left for you.
You shouldn't be up here talking about sex in the library anyway. I'm sorry. There's some things you shouldn't be discussing right here.
Me and Stormy because me and Stormy agree on one thing, that means that we have to agree on everything. It sounds like you're trying to manipulate Stormy. Let's see if Stormy falls for it. People be like, Jack Frost has to agree with every single last thing that I say, or I'm gonna hate him. That's how people be. If Jack Frost don't agree with everything that I say, I'm gonna hate him. That's how people be, fam.
That's what you just said.
I don't know why it's so important to people that I agree with what they think.
It's good.
I don't know why it's so important.
Jack gets up like he has hemorrhoids. I read what you said.
I'm not attacking her. I'm not attacking Stormy. I don't agree with something Story said. So he said when someone doesn't respect another person's opinion, that clearly shows a level of intellect. And what I'm saying is not everybody's opinion deserves to be respected. I'm specifically speaking about some of the opinions that you made, just so we could be clear.
Ooh. You that woman.
Just so we can be clear. I'm specifically talking about some of the opinions that Vincent McKay made, just so we can be clear.
Damn, Vincent
Just
McKay.
Because you have the right to voice your opinion doesn't mean that I have to hold any reverence of it. Stop letting people trick you.
That's some good ass never called. Yeah, nobody's opinion but his,
There's
right?
people out here that their opinion has nothing to do with any facts. It has all to do with their emotions. You're gonna be taking their opinions into consideration. Their opinions don't got nothing to do with not one thing that ever happened in real life. It has all to do with what they feel in here and in their heart. It don't got shit to do with any actual real things that happen. So yes, I did read.
Pretty much fire.
Anything else I want to talk about, or is the only people in here that's going to be
That was a
having any
fucking
conversations
smoothie
with people
coffee.
just
That was
trying to
fire.
have arguments? Because that's what it's looking like, fam. We got NYC facts in here, chilling. Anybody else? You got anything else you want to talk about NYC?
You got one person in there talking to you because he gave you $100.
So your question, so what do I think about Ocean Gate? Somebody asked me, do you think Ocean Gate was a sacrifice or a fake death? Do you understand the difference between your two questions? I'm going to explain the difference between your two questions because the person,
I don't believe in
Vincent McKay, is
sacrifice,
just the
man.
same
I don't
person
know,
that's here all
man.
the
Some
time
people
trolling
think that there's like these cults
Do you
out
see
here.
how your question was? So what do you think about Ocean Gate?
Maybe so, but
That had
I
no specificity to it. It had nothing. It was just an open-ended
know.
question. Now let's read NYC facts question.
It's a fact
Do you
he's all in
think
the Old
Ocean
Testament.
Gate
Yeah.
was a sacrifice or a death? So you mean to tell me that his question actually has some type of weight to it, has merit to it? It's an actual question. You're not even asking me a
I should
question.
call the
You're just asking
library
me a
on his
question
bitch
like somebody
ass.
who don't
You
really have a
remove
way to
that
ask a
bum
question.
in the
Like,
back.
what do you think about the Ocean Gate?
Back here talking about sex in the library.
Nothing. I don't think anything about it. I think some rich people went down in the submarine and then they didn't come back up. That's it. That's what I think
Not a
about it.
submarine, sir. That was a
That's
fucking
absolutely 100%
piece of
the answer
shit
of your
put
question.
together. Fucking death trap.
I think some rich people got into a submarine the size of a damn 2 refrigerators, the size of like 2 or 3 refrigerators. And they went down and they didn't come back up. And that's what I think. Do I think that they could be, and now to NYC facts, do I think it was a sacrifice or a fake death? I have no idea.
Sacrifice
no
or
idea.
fake
I
death?
don't understand why somebody would get into a submarine the size of 3 refrigerators and go all the way in the ocean. I don't even understand why somebody would do that. You know how big the submarine would have to be for me to get into it, to go in the ocean? It'd have to be big enough for me to at least do jumping jacks. What kind of shit is
Yeah,
that,
I
man?
feel in that. I'm not jumping in any little fucking thing.
They had to sit
Especially I
Indian
know if
style
it
the whole
busts,
time
we're
they was
done,
in there.
son.
That automatically makes I don't want to be
I mean,
in
in
no
anything you're
industry
down there, you're done.
that you have to sit Indian style in the whole entire time that you're in it. What the fuck is you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's like an 8-hour trip
What is you
down.
talking about? We got 65 people in here. Can we hit that like
That
button?
was
Send
the
us some
first crazy
notifications.
fucking. I mean, people
I
with
don't
big
know if
money
it was
do
no
big
death
things,
or
man.
nothing like that. It's just not something I would do. I just wouldn't do it. Period.
That's right. He just wants to
I
take.
also don't really care to be
He
in a
ain't giving nothing
helicopter.
back, man.
I don't want to do any
He
of
ain't
that
gonna
weird
do
stuff that
nothing.
people want
Look,
to do.
he should be. If somebody gave him $100, get his fucking phone fixed and get him back on motherfucking line, get him going good in his own home again. He should think about doing something for his people, bro. That's not just donating to the platform. That's saving your fucking ass. That's not just donating to the BBN. That's saving Jack's ass.
Dude, that's death defying.
Is he gonna look at it like that? Fuck no. Because you don't
Now,
give
if I have
nothing
to get
back.
on a
You don't give
helicopter
a
to do
fuck.
a thing,
Take,
absolutely. If I have to
man.
get in the submarine to do a thing, absolutely. But I'm not just doing it to be doing it. If I have to do a bungee jump move, then absolutely. But I'm not tempting God. I'm not doing any of these things because I'm trying to get as close to death as possible. I'm trying to get as far away from death as possible. You know, if just so we can be clear, if you are a person that you value life, you want to get as far away from death as possible. You're not trying to almost experience it. You don't want to know how.
When you're rich, you do.
Want to know how it
people
feels
get
to
on
almost go
horses.
splat.
People get on 4-wheelers. People get on boats.
That doesn't
People
make
get on
sense. You
planes.
understand?
People get in
So that's another
cars.
thing. A lot of people pretend like they are
You-
pro-life.
When you're
I
rich,
only
you
have a
got
conversation about
nothing
pro-life.
else to do
But
but
a lot of
play
people
with death,
act
right?
like they're anti
You just
take yourself
start.
out.
You just
But
not do
those are the
nothing.
same people that go parachute for fun.
Yeah.
Those are the same people that go bungee jump for fun.
Yeah.
Those are the same people that go wrestle alligators for fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ganju Roach. He says, I'm never getting in the submarine to do a thing. Never. What the hell? Well,
Oh, scary.
if I have to do a thing, I don't got a choice. But I'm not getting in the submarine because I just want to be in a damn submarine. You know what?
Because you
There's a
don't have no
bathtub.
business there.
NYC says, who the
What are
hell
you
wants to see
doing
the
there?
Titanic and
What is
covered in debris
anything?
and
Are
rust?
you going to be in a submarine?
I don't have the
Why
slightest
are you
idea who
there
wants to see the
first?
Titanic, fam.
You're not
I'm
that
under the
much of a
impression that the
journalist. You're not
Titanic might
going to
not be
see the
what's down there for
Titanic,
the
are we,
Titanic. It
Jack?
might have just been something different. Maybe they turned the Titanic into some kind of underwater fucking club. I mean, we don't know. They might be down there partying and shit. Tori Mosley said, like the Chappelle show said, name that race. I'm not getting in no submarine, fam. I don't want to get on a spaceship. I don't want to get in a submarine. I don't want to do any of those things. First of all, God says, don't even try to go
Somebody
reach the
said
heaven.
name
So
that
no,
race.
I don't want to get in any of those things. Stormy Weber says, true. However, no, you don't have to agree, but you should respect it. You must understand opinions are based on other one's emotions. Agreed. I think that someone you should pay attention to. I
Yeah,
think
opinions
that
are
something you
opinions,
should
man.
do. I
I
think it's
mean,
crazy.
everybody's got
No,
them.
what I'm saying is this. When I say,
Why are you bitching
I
about it?
think that there's a
You
lot
got
of
your
people
opinions too,
that
Jack.
they-
That's all you're doing is giving your opinions on people with opinions.
I don't think we have to
You see what I
always
mean?
respect the person's opinion.
Use
I
your
think what you
fucking
mean
brain.
is respect the fact that the person has an opinion. That's what I think you're trying to say. I don't think that we need to always be respecting the person's
Guess
opinion.
what,
Their
Jack?
opinion might be something that's not respectable.
That's
But if you're
your
saying that we should
fucking
respect the fact that
opinion.
a person has an opinion on a thing, then I might be able to be movable. I might be able to meet you halfway with that. To respect the fact that the person has an opinion. I'm not going to respect the opinion, though.
That's your opinion.
What up, Anthony Oliver? Said a lot going on with Fleece Johnson. I
See what
keep
I mean?
seeing that guy popping up.
Nothing ever.
They probably
Change.
got swallowed by a deep sea undersea creature.
Nothing
My
changes.
dude, first of all, this is the wild part. The Navy already knew that the thing imploded. The Navy been knew it imploded,
Says the
but
guy
they
who
still
threatens to
tried to
kill
let people
himself,
think that they
you
were going
know,
to figure out a way to go
About
save
how
those
he
people.
avoids.
That's bananas. That's bananas.
Come on, man. This is bananas.
They heard the thing implode.
You know what's
A
bananas?
couple of hours.
What's bananas is the fact that you think that you can make someone believe that S9 screen costs $100 fucking dollars. I'm gonna need to see the receipt, something, bro. Or you're just up here scamming people. You're just up here scamming, aren't you? I'm gonna call it out every fucking time, Jack Frost. And guess what? Other people are too.
Hours after it actually left dock, like a couple of hours after it submerged, the Navy apparently picked up and heard that the damn thing imploded. So then why did they try to lead people to believe that they was able to, that they might be able to save those people?
See if you can get to make a noise.
Anthony Oliver
I heard
says,
if you hit
I
the
feel
like button, it sends
YouTube
notifications
pumping
out.
Fleece Johnson into
Does
the
it?
black YouTube
No.
algorithm.
I heard
My
that.
phone is in the shop, so I haven't been able to see as much as what you're talking about. But I did see him pop up a couple of times, and then he was like being proud about the fact of being the booty, whatever the fuck he was. I think that some of the people that came into contact with Fleece that might be out might not like some of the situation or the altercation. So maybe he did. Maybe he. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he feel like they didn't do nothing in jail. They ain't gonna do nothing outside. I mean, I don't know.
Definitely not going to do nothing outside if they
shout out
didn't
to
do it in jail, bro.
Fleece Johnson, not a real
Because
shout
in
out.
jail, you ain't getting away from me.
Definitely not a real shout out. He is not on that type of time. Fleece Johnson is under the opinion that if he
Yeah.
likes your booty, that he should have it. You respect that opinion? Hold on, Stormy. Do you respect that opinion, Stormy? Because I don't respect that opinion, Stormy Weather. Fleece Johnson is under the opinion that if he wants that booty, he has to have it. Do you respect that opinion?
I'm not even going to discuss
The
that,
booty
dude.
warrior. Shout out to Ken Thompson.
That's what he's on.
Hey, we got to pay the guy that's fixing my phone. I already got the money for the phone to get fixed. I got to pay him for the actual service of fixing it. So I need a couple of y'all to pull up to the Cash App if y'all don't mind.
Dude, you got stories for days, bro.
Shout out to Facts for getting the phone fixed.
I thought
I could have used some, and also I could use somebody buy me some cheeseburgers. I could have used somebody just got me some fucking. They got the 2 for $5 at Burger King. They got the 2 for $5 at Burger King. Who's gonna cop me some cheeseburgers?
menace to society. Anybody want these cheeseburgers? Who gonna cop me some cheeseburgers?
Who? Wait, is Fleece Johnson free? I keep hearing it like he's free. Is he still locked up? I don't know if that dude. First of all, for what he said he was doing, they need to never. First of all, he should be in solitary confinement. He's a predator. I think that's just what they should do. If they find out that you raped some dude in prison, they should. But then you don't even know.
That's what they do, Jack.
You don't know. You don't know. A lot of these dudes be with that shit. I was about to say they put you in solitary confinement forever. Like that's what I'm for.
They do put you in solitary confinement. It's called rape, sir. It's a whole case.
Just be solitary.
Yeah, you're an idiot, dude.
You should always be solitary confinement.
There ain't no rape in prison, bro.
At all times.
It's very rare if it happens.
Frost, I'm not disagreeing with you. I do watch the game and I watch AI.
There's plenty of fucking fags floating around for everybody to fuck if they want to fuck
PG is in his
actually
college,
it's not really
look
good at
guard for the mismatch. And what I'm
anybody
trying
walking
to
around the
explain
fucking
to you
yard
is
with a punk is not looking good at, bro.
100% sure that you're not understanding why you're trying to figure out a way to make yourself right.
You're stupid.
The
man.
opposing teams put their point guard on him. Generally speaking, he did not dribble the ball up court, is what your argument is.
Well, he's fucking getting
But if
raped in
he's
prison
playing
daily,
off
bro.
the
It
ball,
doesn't
he
happen.
wouldn't dribble the ball up court. The point guard is not
Does it
primarily
happen
the
like
person that dribbles the
every
ball
so
up court.
often? Probably. I mean,
Draymond
they'll lock
Green
that
dribbles
whole
the ball up
fucking
court
prison down. They'll shake
Warriors.
They'll break that place go crazy.
Stephon
They
Curry
get raped,
rarely ever
bro.
dribbles the
Hell
ball up the
nah.
court for the Warriors. Who do they deem as the point guard?
There's plenty of punks floating around, bro.
When Allen Iverson played, other teams had to stick their point guard on him because he was too quick for the two guard. So other teams played their point guard on him.
Yeah, he ain't respecting nobody's opinion. Hell to the nah. Scammage time. Anybody want some scamming? Anybody like some scamming? We got scamming.
Okay, no.
Anybody
I'm
want some
understanding
scamming?
exactly what you're saying.
got
What I'm
scamming.
saying is that you're using the definition of a point guard that was used back in 1970s, the 1960s, the 1950s, the 1940s. Our definition for
You're such a shame, bro. You're such a damn shame, bro. You are, man. You're such a damn shame, Jack. Begging for cheeseburgers online is a new low. Woo!
who the point
Boy,
guard
if
is
you
now
ain't
is
right
different.
about that one. I don't know what else is, bro.
People don't even have positions anymore, fam. It's just you two guards, two forwards, and a center, or two
Man,
guards
dude.
and your front court and your back court. Basketball is positionless nowadays.
Damn, y'all hit that like button for
Yes,
scamming for
basketball is
cheeseburgers.
positionless nowadays.
Please.
So I know you think you know what you're talking about,
Is
but
he
you're talking about it
scamming
from
from
not from the
burgers?
standpoint of where we're at currently.
Oh, this is weird,
in
bro.
basketball and NBA. It's not where we're at currently. This isn't even a thing about me being right or wrong, fam. I'm literally trying to tell you something that is an applicable
Did I
state
slow
of,
him down?
of
No,
understanding.
I
Like,
speed
I don't
him
know how
up,
to say
don't I?
this. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say it. You don't get it. You know what? You're just right. I don't want to have a conversation about this. You're just right.
Okay. Moving on along.
Yeah, I don't want to have this conversation. They have that dude that's coming over from France that's like 7-something, and allegedly they might try to play him at guard, fam. So I don't want to have this conversation. You're just right.
7 foot's pretty normal in the NBA anymore.
Anthony Oliver says, I listened to the Fleece interview. He didn't take any booty. Dudes was giving it up because they was in debt, like $5 debt. That's why you don't never owe nobody nothing.
Yeah, you don't know nobody nothing in prison, bro.
Fuck that, fam.
Number one
Fuck
rule.
that. We just got to scrap.
Nah, that's the number one rule, man.
I
You
might
don't
not
go
make
in and nobody.
I might not make it, but we just got to
That's
scrap.
the first rule, bro. It doesn't matter what color you are with anything.
I might not make it.
Oh,
It is what it is.
nobody.
You might not make it. I might not make it. None of us might not make it. But I'm not giving the booty thing. That's not happening. That's not.
You walk in to see a
that's
Snickers
not
on your
that's not a
bed.
consideration.
Don't eat that
That's not a
Snickers.
thing. That's not a thing. I'd rather just be hungry. What did they need?
Oh,
the
that
money for? I'd rather just
motherfucker out
not
in the
eat
hallway.
whenever. I'd rather just never eat again. What would they need the money for? I'd rather just never eat again.
Nah, rape doesn't happen,
Fuck it.
bro. It doesn't go down like that in the joint, bro. You don't. Am I going to sit here and say it never
I'm
happens?
starving,
No,
yeah.
but dude,
And I'm like, yep. But when I go to see the Most High,
no, I don't.
he's gonna be like,
People aren't
I
gonna
suffered
go
for a
for
good
that,
reason.
bro.
I'm gonna be like, yes, sir.
People aren't going to have a raper on the block. Media Content Panhandler Award.
Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat.
He's a word.
Like, you suffered for a great reason. I've suffered for one of the best reasons that a man could ever suffer.
I think he's homeless. I may be wrong though.
You never said what? Y'all guys imply things.
I think.
Y'all guys imply things in your conversation. And then when I shoot holes in it and explain why it's incorrect, you just say that you never said the thing, but you never say the thing that you never said.
Yep, it's blinking at me.
But you said it. You can't say that you didn't say it.
Yep.
When they make a list of greatest point guards, and greatest two guards, what list do they put Allen Iverson on? I'm not asking dude right now. What list do they put anybody in the chat when they talk about list of greatest point guards and greatest two guards? What list does Allen Iverson go on? I don't think about Dr. Umar. You think Wemby will be overrated? No, I think he might get injured. I don't think he's overrated. I mean, I see the skill. I think he might get injured. I mean, he might be overrated because of the injury factor. But I see the skill. He has skill. But, I mean, you can't play him at the 4 or the 5. You can't even play him at the 3. You just can't. This is the NBA, fam. What do you think they're gonna do to him if they play him at the 3 to 4 to 5? They're gonna throw the ball down there and kill him.
What a shame.
Shout out to Black Power Cross. Salute. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. He said that Newark, New Jersey slashing to help him get less time. Good move, Cass. Troy Ave has won forever. I do think that also helped him get less time.
I think so too.
I just hold on.
I don't like how whack.
I want to be clear on something. I don't see anything. I don't see you as being disruptive. We're just different. I don't see your conversation as being disruptive. I get upset when people are trying to be disruptive. I don't see your conversation as being disruptive. I'm engaging. I appreciate the conversation. I just don't agree with you. I just don't like when
eyebrows go. They didn't agree with you either.
I believe you honestly think that. And honestly,
your eyebrows didn't agree with you either, man.
Honest belief. I just think that you're wrong.
Your eyebrows don't agree either.
Tori Mosey says, "Yeah, Guards of the season back down the so he won't change a chance against Garden. Rocks won't stand a chance, man."
Where'd your eyebrows go, Pimp?
Jigga says Wimby got weak knees.
Burned them off in that fire, didn't you?
I think that you draft him and you sit him at least a season where he goes through strength conditioning, and then you sit him one more season.
What?
So after his strength conditioning, he gets his strength up. He learns how to use his body. Because one of the things that people don't understand is
no seasons if you're trying to win, Jack.
You need to be able to manipulate your body changes also. So they need to
manipulate. See how many times he says these words in one, and then they also he won't stop using manipulate now.
I don't know if you do them both at the same time because it might be too much stress on his body. He's scared. But strength regimen and agility regimen. And I think you take your time with this because Pop ain't going nowhere no time soon as long as he's in good health. I have not spoke on the Raspy Orlando Brown shit, but put it in the chat, Jigga. Let me know. Fill us in on the details, Jigga.
You're just gonna go and speak on it, if you fill us in on the details.
A-Law hasn't went anywhere. I haven't said anything disrespectful or even slightly funny towards you at all, A-Law.
Wow.
I just disagree with your sentiment. When we go for a list of point guards and we go for a list of 2 guards, Allen Iverson is on the point guard list, not the 2 guard list, man. I don't care where you're going to talk about.
He doesn't like that word though. Manipulate,
not the 2 guard list.
Yeah.
He said, "My name is A-Law, too, by the way." The Law. That's what I've been saying, right? A-Law. You was at the butcher shop. Laugh out loud. Keep doing your thing. I met you at the butcher shop. Salute. Salute. Yeah, no, I don't have no hard feelings towards you. I don't want you to feel that way. Copy? I don't want you to feel like I'm having hard feelings. I don't have no hard feelings.
Oh, that means all the that's around his house.
I appreciate you for having the conversation with me. All the D-Glasses house of weather. The weather's actually really nice.
We are then. And he must know that we know he's a fucking nutcase. I'm pretty sure
he was arguing with Orlando Brown on Batty's TV, Texas TV show. Raspy false claim Crip, and the Crips made him get on his IG the same night and apologize for false claiming. I actually saw the clip where Raspy was claiming Crip.
Here we go. Lie.
Didn't Raspy also like walk into some room talking about everybody could get it, and then somebody slapped the shit out of him? Didn't that happen?
Booted. No.
Did that happen? Raspy like went into, they was like all in the studio or some shit. So Raspy walked up there, like when he was walking to the room, he was like, anybody can get it. Screw these guys. I didn't see your question, Stormy. It didn't show up. That's why I didn't answer it.
Yeah, he's got things blocked.
Let me put live chat again and see if it pops up for me. I didn't see your question. That's why I didn't answer it. So your question probably had words in it that wouldn't allow for it to play.
Like A, D,
if I would have saw it, I would have answered
C,
it. I have no reason why I wouldn't.
B,
unless it was just
F,
shit I wouldn't have spoken.
1, 3, 7, 12, crack, head.
Dude had to apologize, but a lot of them dudes is not actually part of whatever gang they say they're part of. They get like friendly extorted.
Loser.
I have no idea how Shotty is doing in the feds currently. I could reach out and
manipulator.
Not him.
Yeah, all those words, they're not going through.
I answered the Umar question. I said I don't think much about him. I answered that question. I don't think about him. I mean, I don't think nothing negative. I don't think nothing positive. I mean, I don't like the fact that he says that all people that aren't black are bad and negative. I don't like that. And I'm just going to revert back to something that was in the Bible.
Umar's a racist, bro, but I don't hate him.
And a lady comes up to him and falls down at his feet and says that her child is injured and her child is hurt. And he wants Jesus Christ to remove the demons from her daughter at home.
Yeah,
while this conversation is going on, one of the apostles basically saying, don't help her because, you know, she's a dog, and speaking down on her because she's not part of the 12 tribes. Jesus says, basically, referring to her faith and referring to that she had so much faith that her faith was so strong that she believed that Jesus could heal her daughter without even physically laying hands on the daughter.
You say the same thing.
So that means that salvation is for everybody who believes in Christ and believe that we can get to God through Christ.
This is the
So I don't
same
like
exact damn
takes
thing
those
you
positions.
said last month.
But he's so strong
You
against,
use
so
the
pro-black,
same
he's
stories in
anti-everybody
the
else. I
Bible
don't like that.
over and over, bro.
I guess that's a better breakdown. I don't really have an opinion of the guy.
That was.
Shotty's doing good. He's working out.
Yeah, I don't have.
Release
I think
all right, that's good.
Umar's racist, but I don't hate him. I don't have an
That
opinion
right
on him. Like, do your thing, bro. If that's what's doing it for you,
I believe that
Look, man.
we should all be pro whatever we belong to, but we don't necessarily have to be anti what we don't belong to. But we should always be pro to whatever we belong to. Like, I'm one of those people that I believe that if you're Caucasian, I don't see no reason why you shouldn't think that Caucasians are the best in the planet. If you
hear a Caucasian
Irish is the
saying
best
that,
on the planet.
it becomes a
Irish is
different
the best.
story.
If you're whatever the hell you are,
I've
there's
noticed
nothing wrong
that
with
too.
believing that, you know, you're the best on the fucking planet. Why can you not? It's just that when you believe these
we're all
things,
humans,
you also
bro.
believe these things attached
You're
to
right.
negative connotations.
We all,
others,
when
or
that
negative
blood
connotations
when
to
that
groups
blood
that
hits
are
oxygen,
other than the group that you
turns
believe
red,
positive
baby.
for, I believe that that's where the problem actually comes in. I don't think there's nothing wrong. Like, I will never be angry at some Caucasian people for saying, you know, they believe that Caucasians are the best race. I believe black people are the best race, and
you're an idiot. Then
he's only been locked up for about 3 years. He got 15 and a half.
That's that some things, yeah. Genetically, yeah. Maybe. I've
Stormy,
heard.
you do know that you asked me a question about Dr. Umar,
I've seen.
and then you said that you don't want to have a conversation about things that are religious. That's bananas. That's absolutely bananas. That's like saying, I want to have a conversation about, I don't know, numbers. I want to have a conversation about math, but don't bring up numbers.
Go ahead and cover his mouth.
You do know that,
Yeah,
right?
I'd cover that thing too, bro.
You want to have a conversation about Dr. Umar Johnson?
Yeah,
but
you
don't
could
want me to talk about religion in no manner. I don't know how I'm supposed to have that conversation, so I'm just not
from
going to
the
talk
middle
about
of
it.
the top of his mouth. Cover them over.
Also, if you are a person that are not religious, why are you following around anything that Dr. Umar Johnson has to say? Curious. I mean, following it enough to either like and or dislike him, to even know that he's a thing of existence, to know enough about him to ask another person about him. And you're a person that I want to know, because this is now you see what I mean by people just be trying to argue with me? What? They're just here to argue. Does anybody else want to talk other than the people that just want to argue with me?
Why is it an argument?
Because I don't really want to do this.
He asked the question.
This person just asked me about Dr. Umar Johnson and then said, this is not church. My faith is totally different, and I don't choose to engage in religious dialogues. After asking me about Jigga said recently video released of Umar putting sun lotion on a Latino boy smiling in San Francisco. A lot of his stuff is for entertainment. I don't know how true that is, Jigga. I'm sorry, I just cannot believe it. I'm gonna have to see that with my own 2 eyes. I don't believe it. I don't have an opinion on anybody.
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm just gonna kick It's Easy now.
Oh yeah, you do. You got an opinion on a lot of people, sir. Yeah, you've shared your opinion.
So all the people that wait for that
in
account to come up to come in here and start talking crazy,
you
now
have.
the account can't come in here.
You
no
shared
more,
your
so
opinion
every time I see it.
everybody in this chat, haven't you? Yeah. But guess what, Jack? Your opinion don't fucking matter. Just like ours.
NYC Fiction. What the heck is that? Who the hell did I get?
NYC Fiction.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I never read the name. I just saw the comment. What else you want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Hey.
NYC Fiction.
Dr. Umar Johnson is an extremist. I do not necessarily agree with any extremist. And there's a reason for that. Think about it like this. What did Obi-Wan say about the Sith? He said the Sith deals in absolutes. Extremist deals in absolutes. I don't want to deal with
Obi-Wan is a fake
we don't live in white and black. We live in gray. We live in color. We don't live.
No, sir, deers live in gray.
We live in the middle.
I got red. I can see reds. I'm colorblind as fuck, but I don't live in gray.
You got to be mindful of.
You're a dummy.
We live in the middle. We don't live at one end or the other. So whenever you're dealing with somebody who's an extremist in one way or the other, like if they're too extremely
deer live in gray,
if they're
sir.
too extremely
We're not deer. We're human beings. We can see
now,
color.
we're currently living in America that I believe is
some
too
of us,
middle.
blend colors.
Like, I mean,
and
I
you can
get
only see like certain red, certain orange. I'm
get it.
colorblind as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but I know what black, white, green, red, and blue is.
I think people have too many options to do whatever the hell they want.
It's
and I think
definitely different than your fucking.
To do whatever the hell they want. There's too many people that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
He just talks. He don't even think about
all
it.
due respect.
Look at when it comes out. It's all fast.
Drop some frost in the chat. Let's see who's out there.
Constantly dropping his opinion, ain't he?
Dude,
we live in gray. We live in gray. No, we don't.
Women.
We're human beings
dressed as strippers and dancing in
you
front
may
of
be a
kids.
marsupial.
So no, I also don't agree with men going to schools dressed like strippers and dancing in front of kids. I don't agree with adults. I don't agree with anyone. I don't think you should dress up an animal, send it into a school, dress it like a kid.
Huh?
How the hell can you see what NYC Fiction says?
Dress it like a kid. NYC Fiction. That's funny.
How did you see what NYC Fiction said? I kicked that person.
That's funny.
And they said that a long time ago. So how did you see that? Or you just responded to what I said about when I just kicked the person when I said the sort of person name?
Paranoia is real, man.
You might have, when I just said their name, you probably just laughed at that part. It's probably him on it. NYC Facts. Well, we have a real NYC Facts in here. They could have made a fake NYC Facts. What the fuck do I know? Oh, you laughing at the name? Yeah, that's what I figured. NYC Fiction. Oh, because you're NYC Facts, so they made themselves NYC Fiction because you did a big drop the other day and they're mad at you. So now they're angry at you because you did.
I'm not mad at that, man.
Yo, the easiest way to get
mad
famous is to do drops on the stage. I promise you.
Nobody mad at nobody. What are you talking about? I didn't do the troll, so
no. You asked me what your view on him was, and then I told you what my view was, and my view on him revolves around religion. So you angry at me because you asked a question you didn't want to know the answer to? Am I always bringing up kids to justify an argument, or am I always trying to say that we need to do better by the kids of the future? Am I always trying to say that we need to raise the children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can raise children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can treat children better? You know, that's what has to do with perspective. You know, me thinking that we need to make a better world for the children of the future, and you not caring.
That's what we're sick of. That's what we're sick of. I think too many people in this chat work hard for a living.
I know you're not complaining the baby is crying. I know you're not doing that. I know you're not going to go complain about that baby. We got to protect the kids. No, you asked me what your view on him was, and then I told you what my view was, and my view on him revolves around religion. So you angry at me because you asked a question you didn't want to know the answer to? Am I always bringing up kids to justify an argument, or am I always trying to say that we need to do better by the kids of the future? Am I always trying to say that we need to raise the children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can raise children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can treat children better? You know, that's what has to do with respect.
By them, then.
You know, me thinking that we need to make a better world for the children of the future, and you not caring. Yeah, the other dude don't want to protect the kids, though. I know you're not complaining the baby is crying. I know you're not doing that.
What?
Go complain about that baby. We got to protect the kids. They're really being led the wrong path. Yeah, and I'm constantly pointing out how. No, you asked me what your view on him was, and then I told you what my view was, and my view on him revolves around religion.
Tell you.
So you angry at me because you asked a question you didn't want to know the answer to?
How to raise your kids.
Am I always bringing up kids to justify an argument, or am I always trying to say that we need to do better by the kids of the future? Am I always trying to say that we need to raise the children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can raise children better? Or am I always trying to point out ways that we can treat children better? You know, that's what has to do with perspective.
Personal now.
You know, me thinking that we need to make a better world for the children of the future, and you not caring.
What are you doing for the world for the children of the future?
Yeah, the other dude don't want to protect the kids, though. I know you're not complaining. The baby is crying. I know you're not doing that.
What dude don't want to protect the kids? That baby can cry.
We got to protect the kids. They're really being led.
Hey, listen here, you son of a bitch. That baby can cry any fucking time it wants to. Anywhere the fuck it wants to. That's not your baby. Who the fuck are you to sit up in a library and say, oh, kids cry now, we ain't gonna do that, are we? Like you're some fucking lord or some shit. That baby's allowed to cry whenever the fuck it wants to. Or whenever it feels like it needs to. Maybe it got sick of hearing your fucking shit over there talking about kids and raising kids, and you ain't even raising your own. That baby can cry whenever the fuck it wants to, Frost. Who the fuck are you? Because you walked up in the damn library and sat down to do a damn live stream on YouTube on a public Wi-Fi, and you say that baby can't cry? Eat a fat baby's dick.
Yeah, and I'm constantly pointing out how kids are being led down the wrong path, and Vincent McKay is pissed off about that. He doesn't like the fact that I point out that we need to treat the kids better. We need to teach the kids better. So shout out to Vincent McKay, since he's against the kids being, since he's against these things. He's going to say he's not against those things.
Since he's against these
he's
things.
upset that I try to speak positively about the way that we're supposed to be raising children.
When's the last time you've seen your kid? Where is your child?
Yes, a majority of my reasoning for why I think
You're
people
a
should
fucking
and or
dirtbag,
shouldn't
bro.
do things is because there's a way that we should treat people who are less capable than we are. There's a way that we should treat people who depend on us. Most of these people who are less capable and depend on us are children. So yes, that is going to be the crux of a lot of the conversations in which I have.
Okay, if it's going to be the crux of a lot of conversations you have, why don't you live by it? How do you think you can come up here and have a conversation with the crux of that being that, and you not live by it? You know, it's not you that's suffering, Jack Frost. It's the child. It's the child, bro.
I pray to be doing a good enough job that I could convince a couple of people to might treat
Not
the
a
child a
library
little bit better.
studio.
So that the child will never rinse and repeat.
Fucking
Just so we can be
baby.
clear.
So baby, we ain't doing that already.
Anybody else here don't like kids?
A baby,
Like,
bro.
dude, what's that guy's name? Anybody else
Anybody
here
else
like
that
Vincent
don't
McKay
like
and don't really like
kids?
children? Don't like the fact
You're
that
a
I'm constantly trying to bring
weaponizer.
children up and say the different ways that we should
Moving
do
to
well
go,
by
bro.
children? Anybody else here think that?
Weaponizer.
No, that's a reason to be angry at me because I want children to be treated well.
You didn't even want that kid crying.
Yes, I did hear about the 4 men that were found in the apartment with the drugs, I think guns, filth, apparently. Also, it was filthy, apparently.
Like your apartment?
And there were 4 cross-dressing men that also lived in the apartment. I'm not sure if they were part of the transvestite community. I don't know if they were getting surgical enhancements. I don't know if they were just dudes that just like dress like women, or if this was what they, I don't know,
They're
saw
fucking
themselves
dope
as.
fiends, man. They
Vincent
live
just
like
spoke. I
that.
told you, they just come here. He just trying his best to argue with me, fam. That's all. That's what they do. They just try to argue with me all day. Like, these people got mental health problems. Vincent McKay's been in here how long, and he just trying to argue with me?
Mental health problem. No, he's just trying to have a conversation with you, man. You just don't have to decipher the two out of that conversation in the chat.
Tell me that's not a mental health issue. How about the kids that shot the man hitting on his mom? Hitting his moms? I think that if I cannot be upset at any child that's trying to protect their mother and the consequences that happens due to that. Jacob says, these are the guys going into schools and with flags and twerking in front of children. So I saw somewhere where a person that was a part of the LGBTQ community, this is something I heard them say. Now I'm about to tell y'all information that I did not know until I heard them have this conversation. But they went in front of like a panel somewhere. I don't know if it was Congress or something, but it was like at a town hall meeting or some shit. I don't know what it was. And they were upset that the flag is in the school. They said that that flag doesn't belong in the school because allegedly, I don't know this to be true. This is just what they were saying. The flag is...
That flag does not belong in a school. The pride flag does not belong anywhere on state property or city property. No. The only things that should be flew should be the American flag, the government flags. No other flag should be recognized. That's my stand.
Directly speaking about sex. Like, it's a direct correlation. Like, the flag is about sex in general, and that it should not be in schools. So I say all that to say this. There are people that's a part of the LGBTQ community, but don't agree with the movement.
I've been saying that.
So there's people that are down with it, but they don't agree with the movement.
I've been
like
saying
there's people that are down with us as Black people having different privileges or being treated better by the government, but we don't necessarily agree with all of the things that people are doing in our name. You understand? So let's not say all people that's a part of the LGBTQ community is one big. Like, they're not all on the same page. Vincent was trying to black out TV3, so Vincent was trying to argue with you. Was trying to argue with you, didn't say anything about not protecting or caring. You were simply weaponize your child against him. No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I made a comment earlier, just so we could be clear, right before I kick you. I made a comment earlier. I'll kick you right now. I made a comment earlier, just so we could be clear, that was totally revolving around somebody doing a thing and being held accountable for their actions. Vincent says no one should ever, if I believe, be murdered and or killed. What was the action? The guy was attacking the lady, and the child, her child, ended up taking the guy that was attacking the lady's life. So I'm going to explain something else to y'all what the Bible says, so y'all can understand how often y'all speak against the Bible when y'all just be in here arguing with me over nothing. The Bible says there's a difference between murder and killing. Someone being killed and someone murdering something, there's a big difference. The difference is this. When somebody is murdered, that means that they were killed with no provocation, that they didn't do anything to bring on this result. When somebody is killed, it means that they did a thing. And the result of the thing that they did brought their death onto them. When someone is killed, no one is supposed to be held accountable.
What?
This is what the Bible says. When somebody is killed because their own actions brought on their own death, nobody's supposed to be held accountable. It was their own actions. Think about
He was
self-defense.
shot in the back. So
That's the best way to put
clear.
it.
I
So,
don't agree with you.
there's a
hitting his
difference
mother,
between
so
murder
I'm
and
cool
killing.
with the shooting.
So when the dude says
So let's be clear
that
here.
basically no one should ever have to be killed, and we're talking about a situation where if you understand the definition between murder and killing, you're through theology, through the Bible, you're incorrect. Because the idea of you being killed is the idea of you creating a situation that causes.
Buddy, you're going to fucking hell. I hate to say this, but you're going to go to fucking hell, Jack. And I don't think you care on earth. I don't. I don't think you give a fuck on earth, bro. But you're going to go to fucking hell. Am I right or wrong? He's going to fucking hell.
This is your own death. So no, people are just trying to argue with me, and they don't even have the requisite information to argue with me about. They're just trying to find something to have a problem with me over. Now go look all of that up for your own damn self. And then after you find out I'm right, then what are you going to do? Is anybody going to come back here and say, yo, Jack, you was right about that thing? No, they're not going to do that. They're going to try to figure out a different way to try to argue.
No, Jack, I don't think you can find it anywhere in the Bible where it says it's okay to kill people, but don't murder them. You know, death is okay, but don't murder them. You know, you can kill somebody, but don't murder them.
So yes, they're just trying to argue with me. And they don't even know the definition for the words in which they're talking about. So I'm having
Well, you're in a fucking library. Go get a fucking thesaurus. Why don't you go get us a goddamn dictionary, Jack? Because I want to know the difference between murder and kill.
conversation with people that don't even know the definition for the words in which they're talking to me about. And you have no idea, y'all don't understand why I get so frustrated. Jigga said Vincent is trolling. Asked Vincent what he would do if he says his mom getting punched by a street thug.
I'm shooting.
Did I kick that guy? Kick him again.
I'm shooting.
I use the Bible in every single thing that we talk about. I don't only use the Bible when you consider it convenient. Every single conversation that we ever have, the Bible is in.
Oh, you
You're
use
just
it as
upset
your
because
convenience.
every single time I speak with the Bible in every single time I talk. Every single thing that I've said since I've been on this live this morning has been either hinted, reference the Bible, or in some way, shape, form, or fashion, has some kind of correlation to something in the Bible. Every single video I make is like that damn near. Almost every single time I speak, even when you're just having a regular conversation,
so you're going down,
it's like that. So no, it's not when it's convenient.
Down.
You just don't. You're just upset. You're just upset that you just hate on somebody who actually loves God. That's all. You just mad. You just hate on me, and I love God.
Can't love God.
I love God every day. That's it. It's okay though.
I need to know how he know what people know.
At some point or another, you're gonna have to go speak to God. You're gonna have to be held accountable for everything that you do, like I'm gonna have to be held accountable for everything that I do. You think God is gonna see me and be upset that I keep speaking his name? You think God is gonna see me and be a different way to try to argue with me? So yes, they're just trying to argue with me. And they don't even know the definition for the words in which they're talking about.
How do you know what I know?
So I'm having a conversation with people that don't even know the definition for the words in which they're talking to me about. And you have no idea, y'all don't understand why I get so frustrated. Jigga said Vincent is trolling. Asked Vincent what he would do if he says his mom getting punched by a street thug.
OMG. Go put some motherfucking lotion on, son. Look at them hands. Look at them hands. That's like prehistoric. He's got like prehistoric fucking hands. Mr. fucking know-it-all. Nobody likes a know-it-all, man. This motherfucker got prehistoric hands. I know, pause. This motherfucker got prehistoric hands, bro. These motherfuckers got... those are not fucking hands. Those are talons. Those are talons. Motherfucker got talons, bro.
Did I kick that guy? Kick him again.
Man, that gotta hurt.
I use the Bible in every single thing that we talk about. I don't only use the Bible when you consider it convenient.
Look at
every single conversation.
Nails, dude. You's a smoker. He's a smoker. Look at them nails, bro. They're yellow. Ugh. Dude, that is gross, Pimp. Man, your nails are fucking yellow, bro. When is the last time you have put the scrub to your hands? Dude, that is fucking gross. Could you imagine shaking this dude's hand, bro? Like, what the fuck was that, bro? Are you from this fucking planet? Dude, it's gross, bro. I don't care for dirty fucking hands and shit, bro. Like, ooh, you couldn't come to my house, man.
Now we ever have the Bible is in. You're just upset because every single time I
Those
speak,
hands
I
are
speak
dirty,
with the
bro.
Bible in every single time I talk. Every single thing that I've said since I've been on this live this morning has been either hinted, referenced the Bible, or in some way, shape, form, or fashion, has some kind of correlation to something in the Bible.
You're
Every
right,
single
Kevin.
video I make is like that. There. Almost every single time I
ass.
speak, even when you're just having a regular conversation with me, is like that. So no, it's not when it's convenient.
Man, that's fucking
You just
gross.
don't. You're just
playing
upset.
baby powder. Yeah, naturally.
You're just upset that you just
Look
hate on somebody.
Look at this hand right here. What are we doing?
Truly loves God.
That one
That's
looks
all.
even
You just
worse.
mad. You just hate on me, and I love God, and I talk about how much I love God every day. That's it. It's okay.
You know they bleed. That
At
was
some point or
hurt.
another, you're gonna have to go speak to God.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be held accountable for everything
He's
that
not
you do.
taking
Like
care
I'm
of
gonna have to be held
himself,
accountable
bro.
for everything that I do. You think God is gonna see me and be upset that I keep speaking His name? You think God is gonna see
I'm
me and
serious,
be upset
dude.
that I
That's
keep trying to tell
gross.
people to live by the way that He's supposed to live? Or you think God is gonna be upset at you even one time saying
Look
that
at
people
this
shouldn't
fucking
follow Him?
thumbnail, bro. It's
Even one time saying it is too
yellow.
many times.
Man, that hurt. I know it hurts.
Even one time. Now think about how many times you came into this chat.
Damn, son.
Talking about the Bible, get out my chat. And the next
Damn, son. Damn, son. Get them hands fixed, bro.
person out here try to speak negative about the Bible, I'm just gonna help you out the door.
He'll
So put your
shed.
comments right now if you don't want to hear about the Bible, so I can help you out the door.
Explains more why his teeth are like that. He's always covering them up with them paws. Yeah.
And I literally practice everything I preach. Fam.
Oh my God, look at them hands, bro. Oh my Lord.
Do you think another COVID scare or recession will happen in the next year with the 2024 race coming up? No, I think they're gonna find something else to scare us with because they've already been found out to be lying about COVID. So there's only but a couple of only people that's gonna believe it is old people. Nobody is gonna believe them no more. The only old people. So they need to find a different way in order to manipulate us. So it's gonna be something else.
What the Bible said about
like my voice?
Ooh.
She likes my voice. Babies do that when I talk. They talk to me.
Babies talk to you?
Dogs apparently also. So there's something with the pitch of my voice. Like it's crazy. Like anyway.
Well, you're something with the pitch.
And what I mean by crazy, I mean dope. Who wins the 2024 race? We don't
Bro,
even know
why
who's
is he
in
fucking 1 year older than me and looks like he's 1 year younger than me, but he looks like he's dying? I hope he's not. Dude, look at that hand, bro. You literally need to take care of yourself, Jack. Jack, you got to take care of yourself, bro. This doesn't look healthy, man. Nah, it don't look healthy, bro. That shit looks nasty, man. And I don't know who taught you how to take care of yourself. It's going to take more than lotion for that, bro. Son.
The 2024 race at this point. Hopefully not Biden.
We'll
Biden is just
second watch. You'll notice.
Literally the worst president that's been a president since I've been alive. I think, and I mean the worst. I think he's worse than, and let me explain why I mean worse.
This is bad.
He's not doing anything that the majority of the people in America want done. Everything that he's doing for the minorities.
He's doing
when I say minorities,
Ukraine,
I don't even mean black people. I mean, okay, so when
fuck are you talking
before
about?
him,
He ain't doing nothing for the minorities.
He's
not doing nothing for us white people.
I thought Reagan.
He's doing it for them people across the sea.
We're not supposed to have any religion, so all 1,000 religions are wrong. The Bible says has 0 religions, just so we can be clear. So you're literally trying to have an argument with me about something that you know nothing about. Again, you don't know nothing about nothing, Vincent McKay. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I mean, you literally know nothing about nothing.
Nothing about nothing.
So hold on, listen to what I got to say. So the worst president before Biden was Reagan during my lifetime. What Reagan did to our communities was criminal. And yes, I know she's talking to me because she's looking directly at me while she's talking. So what Reagan did to our communities, what Reagan did to parts of the world where they were just going in and just taking over, they were just setting up their own little rebel coalitions to take over the other governments. Like it was crazy. So, and we signed a lot of treaties while Reagan was president. Some of y'all should go back and pay attention to that. So before Biden, Reagan was the worst president. The reason why Biden is worse than Reagan is because during Reagan's presidency, even though the hood got all fucked up, we had a boom. We had an economic boom during the 80s. not just financially, but we had an economic boom in technology.
This is
We had an economic
unreal,
boom
man.
with money's coming to America. It wasn't disseminated to the whole
Lack of
entire
water.
country of America
What's
until the
up?
90s. But we were
Is that what it
acquiring
is?
that money in the 80s, which eventually
Dehydrated?
trickled down in the 90s by accident, but it trickled down in the 90s. So that's the only reason why that's the only reason why Reagan is not a worse president than Biden. Name me one thing that Biden has done for our community. You're not going to be able to. When you talk about the things that Biden did, you're going to be able to say he did this for Africa. He did this for that country. He did that for that country. He did this for that country. What has he done for Americans?
The U country.
Are you talking about the let's talk about the 20-something billion dollars that Trump gave to HBCUs that Biden took back almost all of the money except for like $2 billion.
Alligator skin. Yeah, that's what that is.
How about that part? So tell me what Biden has done for America. Yes, that was cocaine money in the 80s. That's a 100% fact. Like I said, Trump, Ronald Reagan would be the worst president during
You're addicted to
the
things
time that I've been alive, if not for the fact that Biden has done literally zero for our people. Tell me what Biden has done for our people.
It shows
in America. He's done a shitload of stuff for people in other countries.
Think, dude, look at his hands. Look at his face. Look at his head. He is letting himself fucking go.
Some trillions of dollars.
Like no, like
if you took one of those trillions of dollars and decided to do reparations for Black Americans, you know what that would do for our country? Forget just Black people in general.
Come on here, our country. That you're so good about lifting the community up, and you can't even take care of your fucking self.
You know what that would do? We had $1 trillion going around in Black people's hands. No, we don't know how to freaking keep money.
A basket. Oh, you're gonna put that above yourself, aren't you? You
don't know how to hold on to money. You put $1 trillion in Black people's hands. You know what that's gonna do to our economy? That's the truth, though, right?
That's gross.
You know what that's gonna do to our economy? Sheesh. So no, Biden is by far the worst president. By far. But I don't even think it's close, man. What Biden is. We're not going to understand the effects of what this current administration is doing in office until about 4 or 5 years after they're not in office anymore, because that's how it works. You don't really understand the effects of your current administration until, 4 or 5 years after whatever they did enacted actually starts going into work. That's why a lot of presidents are always like, they want to get a second term, because you don't get to see the shit that you did in your first term until your second term. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but what's happening during the Biden administration is terrible, and I could never see this happen during Obama's administration. What Obama did, a ton of things I don't like, but he did a lot of shit I do like. He did a lot of things that I do like. He did stuff. Every president should do stuff that you don't like and do stuff that you do like. Every single president, right? It's just the way it is. If you have a leader and every single thing they do is something that you want them to do, they're a terrible leader. Period. They're terrible at their job. Because that means that they're not making any tough decisions. They're not making any decisions that you couldn't make on your own. I just kicked this guy. Did I kick him? I'm kicking him. There you go. I kicked both of y'all. Now y'all both got to go get different fake accounts to come back in here. Kick both of y'all.
Yeah, I had to. Sorry, y'all. I had to go use.
So I don't know if
I wash my hands, y'all.
I don't even think Biden is competent enough to be
wash my hands.
I don't think he's competent enough.
Ooh, man, I'm a clean freak, man.
I think that his mental health.
I'm a clean freak, so
he's old. His brain ain't
I had to
right.
go wash my hands.
Reparations is weird. Look at little shorty.
Little
That's
Joey.
What I said. She's sitting sideways for the most part, and she's talking to me because I'm talking. So we having our own conversation over here. I have no idea.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Reparation equals. Black people are gonna. If we have reparations, you know who should be fighting to get us reparations? Jordan Brand, iPhone. These are the people that should be fighting to get us reparations because they're gonna get most of our money. What's the good new car out there that everybody wants to buy? The housing market. Remember, we still sell houses. We still sell our houses that our grandparents bought outright. You know how insane that is?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Literally, don't touch me with those fucking talons, dude. Those are like pterodactyl paws and claws, bro. Like, ugh. Gross, bro. Like, I see why people used to not fuck with you when you were young. I really do. You was probably that dirty little dude like you said you were, and people picked on you.
Is to sell your house that your family bought outright. That's insane, fam. We do that. Don't nobody else do that.
Sir, I sold my grandmother's house outright. What are you saying? Yeah, the house was left to me. Me only. But I understood I had cousins. I had family that should have basically profited from it as well. So I did the right thing and I got rid of it. Divvied the money up.
That's insane. Your family done spent how
I
many
ain't
30,
going to
40
sleep,
years to buy
brother.
the house off? And then all of a sudden, once the oldest member passes away, y'all sell the house?
This
That's
don't have
insane.
no P in it.
What do you think happens to Trump with all of these charges and the race coming up? I hope Trump can still
Clown,
win.
for
And
real,
not because
for
I
real.
want him to win, because I want a younger president in the first place. I want a president in the 50s, fam. But I want him to run because I don't want
What
him
you
to not
want
be
and
able
what
to
you
run
get.
because a political
Open your
party used the
hand.
police
What you want?
against him.
What you
Against
get.
anybody. I don't want no one
One
to not
in
be
one
able
hand,
to run
shit
because
in the
the
other,
police were
Jack.
used to make them no one. You know, like this is gonna set precedent. So when they start doing that to black people, then what? You know, everybody's cheering that they're doing it to Trump because we gotta hate Trump, right? Trump
What
is the
they're
one
saying is that Michelle Obama may be the sleeper that's going to run too.
that started
The Democrats.
they had the thing so black businesses could get loans. Another thing
Well,
that
Obama
Obama
stands a chance.
that Biden got rid of. Trump started this jump off where black businesses were able to get loans, and I'm not talking about the jump off. I'm not talking about the thing everybody was doing the scam with. I'm talking about a whole different shit that you can have no business currently set up. You want to start a business up. Trump made this shit with black businesses. It was for any business, but black businesses was able to come up. So Trump did that, and what did Obama? What did
He did it for any business, but black business was able to come up. You know how dumb that sounds, Jack Frost? That sounds like you literally just used that topic just to say that, because every business would be able to come up, sir. Not just one person style business. He did it for everyone.
Biden do? As soon as Biden got in the office, he got rid of it. As soon as Biden got in the office, they took all the money back from the HBCUs. So this is what they're doing. That
I
y'all
don't
love.
think
Y'all
you
want
have
these
a
guys
right
be
to talk
president
about
for 20 more
Democrats. When
seasons.
you're served,
See? 20. She's yes,
you like JR though?
y'all want them to be president for 20 more seasons. But what have they done? Well, all honesty, I want a younger
Well,
president. I want somebody in the
RFJ
50s,
Jr. is still
54,
pushing that
55.
line though. You
I
know
want
what I mean?
somebody along that line.
He's not a
You know,
left.
I don't want no young person, but I don't want
Yeah, I'm a
nobody that
conservative.
gotta eat applesauce
I would be
because
more
they
conservative
body
than I
can't
would
digest any hard
either
food
line, I
today.
guess.
I don't want that guy as the president. I don't want our president to be somebody that has to wear diapers. I don't want that as our president. Like that's not what I want. You understand? Like that's just me.
Yeah,
I want somebody
RFK been
that
saying some
understands
shit,
the
but you got to
problems of
think Donald
today.
Trump
I
been
don't want
saying
somebody
for a
that's
long
still
time.
trying to figure out how they're gonna fix the problems of the 1970s. I want somebody that knows what we're going through now. I damn sure don't want a millennial, but I don't want no 80-year-old nigga being the president. What in the hell?
Frost said it that
Yeah,
there's a
it's
lot
Negro.
of people out here, they're homeless and they're drug addicts that got their dreams crushed. I think he's projecting.
In my whole podcast that I've been having going on for 139 minutes already. So before you got in here, not trying to be rude, but come on, fam.
It's not 139 minutes.
Come on, fam.
It's an hour and 39 minutes.
This is why you're supposed to have an earpiece when you actually in public on the phone. Everybody can hear you then.
That guy's a
Tory
nut
Mosley says,
job.
what you think happens to Trump with all of these charges and the races coming up?
Actually, it was 2
Anthony Oliver said
hours and
reparations
19
will have
minutes,
people
Jack
drunk on
Frost.
beer in the street all day burning up money. Well, I say about 80% of the people who get reparations, maybe 85, maybe even higher, they're gonna fuck up the money along the way.
What?
Before they're gonna mess a lot of their money up before they get it. But there's a good 20% of people, 15, 20% of people. Oh, she on the job and everything. Oh, let's wish her all the luck.
Why should you?
I'm gonna keep talking.
Hey, he said she's on a job interview. Let's wish her all the luck. Oh, you're good, James. Don't worry about that, bro. Shit, I've done it. I've been did that.
So y'all don't hear her personal information.
You are good,
She's on
fam.
the job interview and we wish her the best.
I'm not gonna start saying that fam shit. No fucking way.
Let's go.
Let's go. Why don't you go get a job?
Boom. I'm open-minded to change. Let's go.
Look at this dude.
She just needs to smile a little bit more. You gotta smile a little.
You fucking see this?
You gotta be warm. Smile a little. Come on. You got this. I just like rooting people on. Like I want everybody to win. Tariq Nasheed says, I'm gonna try to keep it down because she's doing something really important. I mean, we're doing something important too, but she's doing something really important. We want to root for her. We want her to win. Tory Mosley says, Tariq Nasheed thinks only foundational Black Americans should get reparation, not foreign Blacks. I agree with him. I agree. Yep, your family has to at least have been living in America since maybe like the 1950s or the 1940s or something. I agree. 100% agree. They also doing YouTube tax refund. The scheme is getting $400K refund for merch sales. He said you should look into that, fam. You think Scheme is getting $400K refund from merch sales? I don't really believe anything that they say over there. Didn't they say Scheme sold his page? You know that part? So I don't really believe nothing they say over there. Shout out to that dude. I'm upset I even mentioned his name because now people are going to figure out a way to start an argument with me over this shit. But sure.
Scheme did make a lot of money,
I
dude.
hope he is, though. And what the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I care? I hope he's getting $400 million. What?
You're hating.
She's on the interview. Salute. I think she's doing well.
That's weird, man.
And
It almost takes my heart away, man. It almost does to know that you're just sitting here and begging these people for money, bro. And you're hyping that lady up to get a job, and you won't go do the same.
I think there's
You're a loser.
I think there was one. I didn't get
You're
the job.
fucking creep.
But I basically
You're
got hired for every job.
fucking loser, bro.
I interviewed absolutely spectacularly.
He is fucking nuts.
What time is it? We going on 1 o'clock. We've been doing live for a while. We about to get up out of here. The last job interview I did, working for Micah. I was working with mental health and drug addiction. That's the last job I did.
I doubt it. I fucking highly doubt that.
Last job
I heard that you were just security there.
Working with people that had drug problems and mental health issues.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You don't have no degree. Nobody's gonna let you talk about mental health and drug addiction.
I had that job when I started doing this.
No, you didn't.
That's how come morning coffee.
No, you
That's
didn't.
how come morning coffee is at 9:20.
You didn't work with nobody, bro.
I'm not sure. I think she's interviewing for a clerical position.
He's not tweaking.
KFC.
Well, he's tweaking, but it's sped up, yeah. Bro, like
it's a clerical position. It's not KFC. I'm about to let
he's
y'all go.
lying.
I actually don't mind doing
He was a trustee.
So I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to.
He was a patient. That's a fact.
$20 more for the to pay the dude with the phone.
Yeah, he was doing security there. That's what I heard.
$5 more. I'm about to go spend $5 on
cheeseburgers.
But other than that, we do not have the phone back today. I'm hoping we have
people do, bro.
Because there's somebody giving away like.
This is the motherfucker that will come on the job the second day and say he's getting ready to be manager, and everybody's like, "Get your fucking ass out of here! Get the fuck out of here!"
Some stuff to the.
He was a trustee mentoring at the facility.
And I want to go over there and take some footage of them doing that today.
Patient.
But if we can't get the phone back today because I don't have the service.
Hey, man, boy's a trustee mentoring at the facility.
So we might do morning coffee here one more time.
Sounds right.
I like being in the street. I like the
Sounds about right.
Don't get it confused. But I don't know the politics of the situation. So I
like being in the street.
I might be ruffling less feathers by being here. Ruffling less feathers. With that being said, anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Ruffling less feathers by being there? What does that mean?
Anything else you want to talk about public? And public.
Hold on, man.
I'm not sure. I think she's interviewing for a clerical position though. It's not KFC for me. It's a clerical position. It's not KFC. I'm about to let y'all go. I actually don't mind doing morning coffee in here. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to. I gotta still get $20 more for the.
Let's do morning coffee in there. This man's probably homeless, y'all.
Pay the dude with the phone. Probably gonna need $25 more. I'm about to go spend $5 and get me some cheeseburgers. But other than that, if we do not have the phone back today, I'm hoping we have the phone back today because there's somebody giving away like some stuff to the public. And I wanted to go over there and take some footage of them doing that today. But if we can't
go over and get
the phone back today because I don't have the service fee apparently, then we're gonna try to get back tomorrow. So we might do morning coffee in here one more time. I like this morning coffee. I like being in the street. I like the laundromat. Don't get it confused. But I don't know the politics of the situation, so this might be a little bit. I might be ruffling less feathers by being here. Ruffling less feathers. With that being said, anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
He's realizing.
Anything else y'all want to talk about real quick before we get up out of here?
It's over. You gotta go back out on the street, sir.
Also, if you're enjoying any aspect of the show, did enjoy any aspect of the show, thinking about enjoying any aspect of the show, you can always pull up the Cash App. We could use the support today specifically. Also, shout out to NYC Facts. He's the one that actually paid for the new screen on our phone. Right now, we're trying to get the services. Pay for the services. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. if I get the phone back today, we're definitely going to do a Tonight Show. Could you help out with the service fee? I could use a couple of $10 drops to the Cash App to help out with the service fee. If we get the phone back today, we're 100% gonna do a live tonight. But
man,
we might do a midday live. I might want to just do a live in the midday. Actually, we are gonna do a midday live because I have a thing already scheduled.
Yeah, you didn't do it
on the boardwalk. It's next to the boardwalk. I think it's on the boardwalk or it's next to the boardwalk, but I already have a thing scheduled.
That's where they're gonna give you out free stuff.
Anybody that want to say F these
that's fixed. So you want to help out with the situation? I can use a couple.
Donate some money, fam.
What'd you say, Jack?
So anybody that want to say F these people, you could pull up to the Cash App and donate some money, fam. They just want me to go broke, so I got to be a slave to my parent. I'm not never going to speak to those people ever.
Yeah.
Drops to the Cash App so I can pay for the service. Is that a good answer for you, Mr. Tory Mosley?
Our phone. Yeah, that's his phone. Somebody said that the other day, like, why does he keep saying our phone?
Help you out any day? Is that a good answer? I don't know. I guess he left. I don't know if it's the delay or what the fuck. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your day. Have a blessed day, man. Go out there, do something positive, and say God's name on it. I got something to say. I say that at the end of almost every live now.
Probably right, Kevin.
Imagine somebody coming into the chat and saying that I can't talk about the Bible if almost every single thing we talk about revolves around the Bible.
No, for 50.
Just think about that for a moment.
Yeah.
Why you out there believing people that I'm the bad guy?
You are the bad guy.
Think about that for a moment. You got people that their whole thing is that I can't never talk about the Bible. I can't never talk about Christ. I can never talk about God. And they're the ones telling you I'm the bad guy. And you got people are believing them. Oh, there are some people that are believing them. Just take that into consideration.
It was always about his bill,
have people in here today
he
complaining.
broke facts.
That I talk about God and I talk about the Bible. And those are also the people that make videos
what?
about how much they hate me. How
You're
much
a week. He's a week from his YouTube check. He got his YouTube check on the 21st. Didn't pay his bill. Didn't fix the screen.
I'm
He
doing
got no money left from it.
And you believe them? Sheesh, man. With that being said, go out there today, do something good, stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me.
Shut up, Jack. Let that sink in. Jack got his YouTube check on the 21st. He's been talking about this fucking phone thing for 3 days. So 4 days after he got his YouTube check, where is he? He's bumming. Say he's going to do a midnight live? Nah. You just scheduled a live and don't know how to fucking take it off there right. You're just a dummy. He said, hey, D, be fair. Now that check was under 100. Yep. That SSD can't go, but so far. Yeah. Very true. Very, very true, man. Yeah, you're right. Y'all are right, man. You can't have nothing, my brother. Nothing. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on AD, man. That was another reaction, man. Jack Frost, your food. Everybody else out here, get a plate. Get a fucking plate of Jack Frost, man. I mean, he is the pity party king.
Hit the block with a sack and a Glock and a back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and looking my brother behind me, he up and then busting whoever he see. Niggas be rapping, but ain't never done it. They know how I'm coming, they know I'm a creep. Shoot till it stop when I'm
laying on my feet, Mr. Lewis Gossett Jr. You can do this, you can do it, 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 you gotta do it, we can do this. 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 This it? We done?
He would never do that.
We done? I'm not quitting my job because niggas fucking destroyed my platform. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my dreams because other people can.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping the devil. I know that's the wrong thing to do, but if I assume I'm going to hell anyway. But if I worship the devil, I could die soon and probably. I'm really considering doing it. I'm not even lying.
Are you watching, Jack?
Help, you know.
I'm a motherfucking money go getter with a real nigga feeling. I do this shit with ease, bitch. I'm fast life living. I can go in any hood. They love a little nigga, couple of them hate but stay in their place cause they don't want it with me. See me looking good, beating hard, bumping in my city, riding with that sack in that strap.
I'm not gonna go get a job because you destroyed my platform. My platform is just fine. If y'all wasn't here harassing me, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to... Ah!